Mic test. Skye, everybody! Hi! I'm back! Hello, Skye! Skye! Hello. Can you guys hear me? Is there no funny echo? Okay, no, we don't have an echo. Okay, we're good. Can you guys even hear the music? I don't think you guys can hear the music, huh? Why can't you guys hear the music? Why is that? What's going on? I have music playing right now. Why isn't it playing? So Skye, it's me, SkyeSusfort. I originally, this was supposed to be just a announcement stream and reacting to my dad's playlist. Aside from that, I forgot that the indie showcase for what's it called, Nintendo indie stuff is happening today. I thought that was yesterday. And now that I'm like, is it 10 minutes already? It's probably like 8 minutes in. I don't know if I should just go on ahead and keep doing that. But give me 1 second. I'm still trying to figure out what's up with the music. Okay, wait, I have to put this to music. There, now you guys can hear it. That's better. Yeah, okay. It's a lot quieter now too. Anyway, so I don't know, are you guys down for just like you're not gonna hear the audio of the stream. It's just going of the what's it called, the Nintendo indie showcase. Where is it? Nintendo Indie World. So let's do that real quick. But while that is happening, also a SkyeSusfort stream, more likely than you think. So I have no idea what's going on the screen right now, so I'm going to talk to you guys before I pay attention to what's happening in the Nintendo Indie World thing. So for starters, the content of today's stream, aside from the watch along, is first we're going to do the announcements as soon as I'm done watching Indie World Showcase. And then, after the special announcements, then we will move on to reacting to my dad's playlist, which, by the way, apparently my dad will not be joining on stream live, but he says that he'll be in chat. So you'll see Father Mahol in chat maybe later. So, yeah. Yes, good announcements. Don't worry. Don't panic. Okay, so that game that was featured just now was Ball Pit. So if you guys want to watch along with me real quick, I'm sorry. There's just a lot of stuff going on today here. I'll bookmark that real quick. I'll bookmark that. Pin the message there. You're not going to see the visuals or hear the audio of the indie world here. But yeah, I'm just curious. And I'll comment on the stream if I see anything interesting. But otherwise, I might just start yapping just for the sake of saving time. Oh, it's Father Mahul! Wait, Dad, hold up. Pause, chat. Hang on, I'm giving my dad the mod perms. You know what, Dad? You can have managing moderator perms. Here you go. There you go, Dad. Hi, Dad. Chat, say hi to my dad. Be polite. Skylights? Skylights assemble. Greet my father. This is the collab of all time. Woohoo! Dad getting put to work. Ain't no way. Yes, way. I spoke to him on the phone about this earlier. OMG, hi, Dad. Are you single? Are you fucking kidding me? You're really asking my dad if he's single right now. Oh my god. It hasn't even been 5 minutes. It hasn't even been 1 minute since I gave him mod perms and he joined the chat. Oh my god. Mods, grab that guy and spin him around till he's dizzy. Oh my god, it's an important question. It's tradition. I know, but like still, you guys, I swear to God. Anyway, wait, I got so distracted. What is even happening in Indie World? Oh, the game that's being featured right now, that is something that Iron Pineapple played in one of his Souls-likes Steam Dumpster Dive. And apparently this one is pretty good. It's like an underwater Souls-like, with a barrel dodge roll and everything. So if you guys are interested in Souls-likes, try this thing that's on the screen right now. Oh, not my screen, but on Nintendo of America's screen. So yeah, just to recap, also since my dad is here, we will be yapping a little bit for the first I don't know, 30 minutes maybe, while the Nintendo Indie World Showcase is also going on. Also, let me extract the files I was supposed to present to you guys while for the announcements and stuff. Give me a sec. I actually am severely underprepared. My apologies. I will lurk for now. Okay, Dad, thank you. what was it? What was I doing? Right before stream, I finished watching Taken, the Liam Neeson movie. Huh? Am I saying it right? Liam Neeson, right? And my God, that was really, really good. I think I liked it more. I like it more than John Wick. For the first time. I'd never watched Taken before. The delivery of his lines in what's it called? I don't know who you are. I will find you and I will kill you. It's so iconic. I got chills, man. But yeah. What's this other stuff showing? Opus Peak. Looks like a Ghibli-inspired game. Interesting. Okay. Good movie. Indeed, a very good movie. Also, where's my files? Ah, here it is. I'm gonna have to extract this somewhere. Files. Where do I put my PowerPoint files? Not that PowerPoint. Sadly, the sequels are not on par. I've never watched any of the other Taken movies, so, and I think I'm the kind who enjoys watching just the original first film. Oh wait, that's a voice back with Neeson, really? Oh, time to install it on my phone just to see what it's like. Wait, what am I gonna name this folder? Announcements. Oh God, it's August 2025. So let me just drag this in here. Gosh, I would be stressed with Liam Neeson telling me to drive. I'm the getaway driver now. I can barely even drive. Oh yeah. My dad has been teaching me how to drive. Well, we technically only had one lesson so far, but he said that I did pretty good for a very first timer, only being trained on what's it called? Wait, the Indie World Showcase is over? No Silk Song? No Silk Song? Wait, where's my cry emote? Is this it? No Silk Song? Oh, I cannot tell him more of the good news. This is so sad. Also, she did real good. Thanks, Dad. See, chat? I can eventually drive. But yeah, I definitely want to take more lessons. Okay, now that the indie showcase is over, and unfortunately I don't think I really saw much else that caught my eye. I might have missed quite a bit. We can move on to the announcements. Yay! Okay, so let me just pull up CSP, and then I'll drag my files into there because I don't want to set up a PowerPoint right now. Do I have CSP capture on right now? Okay. So, wait, no, let's turn this off first. And then let's drag in the files together. So there's only 3 pages. Very shrimple stuff. Very shrimple. And if you are sharp-eyed, you may have noticed it already. So, Oh, here it is. Here it is, my presentation. Welcome to my TED Talk, chat. I think, is it slightly cropped? I think it's slightly cropped, but it's fine. Welcome to my TED Talk. Today, I will be speaking about a new brand partnership and content going forward on the SkyeSusfort channel. Pachi. Invest in Skye stock! No! No Skye stock! No Skye coin! No! Okay. So, I am proud to announce, if you haven't noticed, the little sticker on the bottom, right here, down here, you see this? You see right above the little Uwu Market merch thing? You see an advanced SkyeSusfort tag? Well, I am proud to announce that I have become an ambassador for Advanced GG. Thank you. So, yes, I have a code now with Advanced GG. For those of you who don't know, Advanced GG, well, they advertise their drinks as gaming supplements. But in simpler terms, they provide an array of drinks that range from energy to hydration to focus and relaxation as well. And Advanced GG boasts that they are the healthier alternative among their competition. And I like that. And I like that they have a line that focuses on mainly just hydration and relaxation and sleep. Because I think a lot of you are probably insomniacs and you all probably need to sleep more. So I have partnered with them, and I would really appreciate each and all of your help, each and every one of you, to help me in my goal to one day get my own flavor together with Advanced GG. And even if not a unique flavor, at least with one of their specific flavors, and like, you know, have my design on like either like their sachets or a bottle or whatever, or a shaker. Wouldn't that be cool to have me on like a drink shaker? And also, because I became an ambassador, I have here, you can hear it. I also took a photo. I have shakers. It's really solid. This came from all the way in America. And I have 2 sachets here. You can hear it. Wait, I have the pictures. Give me a second. Let me drag these in. One moment. I sent them to myself. Where are they? Photos. Here. Let me just download these. Give me a second. I'm so underprepared. Sorry, guys. I was very, very fixated with the movie. Anyway, so let me just where's my download folder? Where is it? Where is she? Here we go. Hang on. So here's the shaker. Ta-da! So that I got a black one because I thought the colors matched me pretty well. Black, pink, yellow. So the other options were okay. And then we also have the 2 flavors here. Wow, sugoi! So the flavors that they gave me are, so the one on the left is what does it say? Watermelon. Yeah, just straight up watermelon. It's the hydration line. So it is vitamins and electrolytes. That's nice. And the one on the right is namune. If you guys are not familiar with what ramune is, it's like a specific kind of Japanese soda. And it is... it's supposed to be like lemonade, but it's just like a really sweet fizzy drink that has a very specific flavor. And I like it a lot. But this is the energy line. So... And their energy line has caffeine, which is sourced from green tea, which is nice. But considering that I myself cannot exactly have that much caffeine, or else my head hurts, I may try it, but I won't be able to drink most of it, I think. Sounds tasty. スイカとラムネ、そうです。あざみさん、こんばんは。And yeah, if you guys want to place an order on their website, you can use my code SENFORT10 to get 10% discount on your Advanced GG order. For those of you living in the Philippines, because I know there's a lot of Filipino viewers as well, I had to pay, well, because the welcome kit for ambassadors is free. But when you guys order, you will have to pay for the items and the shipping, and I think there's also import taxes. I think I paid around 700 plus for import taxes, so please keep that in mind. So if you want to order, maybe you can like split it, like group order together with people, perhaps. Yeah, that's a thing that people do. So yeah, just letting you know, being transparent on that front, so you guys know what you're getting into. And I will taste test these flavors sometime next week. And if you saw my announcement earlier, today, that I originally wanted to do 3 streams this week, I am also moving another stream to next week. So we may have 2 streams next week as well. So yeah, and if you guys support me on this front, not only will I also benefit from this, we also may be able to get our own flavor. Okay, Skyelights. Do you want that cumin flavor? You want that cumin flavored drink that bad? Do you? Do you, huh? Well, you guys gotta pitch in here. Oh my god, I don't want a cumin flavor, but if you guys want it that bad, you can make it a reality. Okay? Also, hello there, Aaron Kelly. Welcome to the stream. Imagine Skye says what? My dad is here, guys! My dad is here! Behave! Behave! Oh my god. Anyway, I'd roll those dice sure. Oh my god. Well, my streaming life has considerably changed now, I think. Now that my dad has gotten more involved in my content. Dad Mahol, the Skye release. Don't ask my dad those kinds of questions! What the fuck? Oh my god. Hi dad, hope you're well. We are normal, yes. Oh my god. Putang. Anyway, moving on to the third slide. So over here it mentioned that we also have about content going forward, right? So now we will talk about content going forward. I see nothing. I hear nothing. I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Anyway, thanks, Dad. Moving on with the talk. Ahem. So, content and news. My website and business email is complete. You can find me at VTuber.SkyeSusfort.com, and for any business, emphasis on business inquiries, hello@SkyeSusfort.com. If any of the fans want to connect with me, like with questions or statements they'd like to make, we have whatchamacallit, Marshmallow. You can find my Marshmallow on my Twitter expanded bio. I am still working on re-implementing it back into my YouTube description and my about page, but that is open again. However, I would like to state that please keep in mind that my marshmallows oh god, I think I need to explain for context because we have a viewer here who's not as entrenched in VTuber culture as we are, and out of context that sounds really bad. The marshmallow submission box will be visible to my dad, okay? So, and please also note that because I reopened it, it kept the history of all of my old marshmallow submissions. So, please do know that while he is able to view them, he does not have free access to them 24/7. I would have to present them to him, or he would have to request it. Now, this is purely for audience research purposes only, and we will not, you know, use it for any other purpose whatsoever. And my mods will not be able to see Maros either. However, if there is anything that would pose a threat to either myself, yourself, or the community, or any other communities, I may bring it up to my mods for security purposes. So I would just like to get that out of the way, but please know that we will never gossip about you, and anything that is discussed will be taken seriously. Thank you. So, let me see. And oh, the QR code on the side, that is the website, I think. So if you want to scan it, it'll take you to the website. I designed it myself. And learning how to make domain names work was really hard. I've been working very hard. And hello, Frozen Frog. No, you haven't missed too much yet. I'll give a quick recap afterwards, but yeah, no more down bad comments for Skye. Now we have Father Maholos. Oh no, oh no. What do you think, Dad? Would you like to react, like have a stream where we read Maros together? Maybe I'll discuss that with him offline, not here on stream. I don't want to put him on the spot. He's lurking, guys. He's lurking. Let's leave him be, guys. Anyway, so. Oh, Maker! Thank you so much for the yellow super chat. Ma'am, where have you been? I miss you. Oh, that's so sweet. I have been around, and if you didn't know, I am also currently enacting as a talent under Aegis Link, as Admiral Wyvernheart. You may have missed that announcement. I made the announcement on both Twitter and YouTube. I have my last stream for a while. Well, not really for a while. I had member streams in between. The one with the scary black text on white background that says SkyeSusfort important announcement. That's where I discussed that I was taking a hiatus in order to focus on Admiral Wyvernheart. Yeah, so that's where I've been. But now I am thinking about having regular once a week streams every now and then. Like, cause I don't know, there's been things that I've just been wanting to chill and hang out with you guys. I miss SkyeSusfort vibes, Skylight vibes, you know what I mean? So there's that. And then let me see. And no, she's not a succubus. Admiral Wyvern Heart, Wyvern. Anyway, are you sure you're capable of it now? Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. And there's a lot of things shifting around in my life, so I'm making accommodations for things, so don't worry about it. Anyway, so yeah, regular once a week streams for now. Depending on what my schedule's looking like, maybe 2, but only maximum of 2 for now, you know? Who knows what happens. Anyway, and then let me see. Ah yes, my casual outfit. The commission of it is in the works. So you may have noticed on Twitter that I was trying to commission somebody on Skeb for model art because I can never really enjoy my own art no matter what I do. So someone has accepted, an artist that I requested from, and I have technically worked with them before, just for Melty, and I think they did a really amazing job. そうですね。イラストレーターさん、オケハンさんですね。オケハンさんに、作品の依頼を、リクエストしました。はい、そうですね。I requested from Okehan-san. Hopefully it gets finished. We'll see if it does. Oh! Nate! Thank you for the jerky! Thank you! Yay, I get to snack. Let's go! I've been wanting jerky. Oh yeah, I put up some stuff on Throne. So if you wanna buy some more jerky for me, like buying dog treats, I would appreciate that. Thank you. I love that Skip artist. Yeah, they do a really great job. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the Throne shout out, Snake. Thank you. So yeah, that's the casual outfit. And then I would like for Skye Station to return. When? I'm not sure. But eventually, I have ideas in the works. So, and also I think it would just really match my branding. And also, it's nice to bring back, especially for the old head Skylights, the OGs, you know? So, there's that. And, expansion of content scope. I think I will be trying a lot of different things now. Really delving into that variety. Like, remember when I did a vlog with Kiki Lockhart? We went to the dessert museum. I want to do more stuff like that, you know? And just like, maybe also delve into things that are slightly more educational. Like, there have been some, like, wildlife reserves, nature preservation parks that I wanted to... Oh! Kurtzvik, thank you so much for the jerky! Thank you! Yay! When even was the last Skye Station? I think AN Project was still alive during that time, so a long time ago. A very long time ago. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do what I want. Yeah, so I hope you guys will be along for the strange ride. Take out a small blue VTuber to touch grass? Yes, I think that would be really great. Honestly, I've already been planning. God, originally I wanted to take her to that aquarium I went to recently, but after I went, I don't want to go anymore because it just made me depressed. So I've been figuring out a different place to take her. And okay, here I'll summarize for now first the presentation. So again, I'm partnered with Advanced GG now, and I would like to be able to get my own flavor with them one day. That would be really awesome, or like a shaker and stuff like that. And we will be having a taste testing stream for these 2 flavors that we have. Maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe both. We'll see. Anyway, and then after that, yes, my website is up. We've got the business email. Streams making a comeback, casual outfit, Skye Station soon maybe, and expansion of content scope, and that's about it for now, I think. And oh yeah, Cunny drew that little blob of me on the screen. It's adorable. I love it. Thank you, Cunny. But Cunny, how dare you make me almost not pay for it? But don't worry, guys. I paid her. I paid her. I threatened her with payment. She like when I sent the request, she's like, Skye, ma'am, you do not qualify to pay for this commission. I'm like, what? Like, ma'am, I mean, you're getting it for free. I'm like, no, what the hell? I'm sending you payment through freaking like Gcash. And she's like, no. And well, she couldn't do anything about it. So yeah, ayun. And then let me see. Yeah. Viewer satisfaction survey coming soon. Oh yes, thank you, Dad, for mentioning that. We are working on a viewer satisfaction survey coming soon. So me and my dad, we want to basically, how do I word this? We want to see how the community feels, and I've come to realize that a lot of the time, maybe I don't know the Skyelights as well as I think I do, and I would like to get to know your thoughts more and see where I can improve things and stuff, right? So, this viewer satisfaction survey will help me improve my content and also get to know you guys a bit better and how you feel about things. So, I hope that when it comes out that you guys will fill it in and send it over for both me and my dad to analyze. And oh yeah, my dad has been very, very, very wise and very educational about like how I should be going about like studying my audience and the marketing and stuff like that. So will it be anonymous? I will discuss that with my dad. But yeah, I will discuss that with my father. And further details about it to come later on. Let me see. Yes? Oh, it'll be anonymous? Oh, okay. Well, you heard it from the man himself. It'll be anonymous. Or do you mean like details to come later? Aside from that, a few other fun things to mention. So I have been part of a few concerts. If you guys haven't noticed, I have. Oh, actually, I could pull it up on my website. Hang on, let me go VTuber. That's SkyeSusfort.com portfolio. So here, let me just grab the current portfolio that I have here. Sorry, where's my CSP? So this is part of my portfolio page on my website. So I have been in. Where's the thing? Excuse me. Hang on, one sec. I need to burp. Hang on. That was a very small burp. Okay, anyway, so I was part of the Samara charity concert, which was last month, July 2025. I participated in Kinki no Meruhen, which I forget the rest of the other talents, but they were all very fun to sing with. So I was in that. And then I was also in Obake Pam's Christmas in July concert, which was actually like last week, wasn't it? I think so. And I was in like the last big song, Holly Jolly Christmas, together with everybody. And I will be part of also VTuber MatsuriCon, hosted by Kori Ojo in Ohio. This is going to be at MatsuriCon. So if you guys are in Ohio, please feel free, or if you can, and if you have the means to, please do come see us. I think the song number I'm gonna be in is gonna be really cool. So I would really appreciate if you guys could go see me and everybody else. Yeah. And yeah. There are a bunch of other fun things that I can't really talk about just yet, but keep your eyes peeled. Let me see. Oh yeah, and also I was in Ubebe's birthday call-ins last night, and it was pretty funny. So check out Ubebe Chizu's Twitch and YouTube as well. Is there anything else that I need to catch you guys up on? Do we have any questions in the chat? Any questions, clarifications, violent reactions, anything you'd like to share, chat? And before we proceed to the reaction stream. Lots of singing. Yeah, lots of singing. Oh, and also, yeah, just a lot of shorts. I've been posting a lot of YouTube shorts. There's another editor I'm trying out working with as well, so hopefully that will be done soon, and you guys will be able to see more shorts from like snippets of my streams. Why is Skye cute? More constructive questions, please. Next. Why am I cute? Because I drew myself like this, obviously. Does your dad know about your love of robots? Yes. I would like to point you to the one stream when AN Project was still functioning, was still live, when Father Mahul actually came on a stream and we talked about stuff and you guys talked to him. Well, the older Skylights did anyway. Are we talking about any other things in the works? Are we? I know there's one thing that we discussed and we were like, maybe announce it later on. So yeah, maybe later on. Because she's made out of, oh my god, Dad! Dad, you're embarrassing me! No. Actually, I did bring that up once to the Skylights. That my parents' explanations as to why I'm so cute is because I'm made out of love. They have been pulling that line since I was so young. Oh my god. But it always has stuck with me. And it's very cute. It's just a little too mushy for chat to hear. I swear, if you guys keep asking this question to hear that answer again, I'm gonna AFK for a bit. Alright, take care, Dad. Let me see. We can stall a bit while we wait for Father Mahul to come back. Hang on, I've been standing at my standing desk, so I'll sit down. I have been standing all day, guys. I've been like physically cooking a lot. Yeah. But it's the Skye pepperoni. Oh, which reminds me. Hang on, let me show you guys. Father Mahul has drawn and requested that this be his profile picture. He drew this himself. Ta-da. That is Father Mahul. Yes, he drew this himself. So you will probably see him in the future like this instead of the other thing that I drew. So I'm going to probably edit the thumbnail that I made. So, and I'm gonna put this in. By the way, if you guys didn't know, I get my artistic talent from my dad. Not only does my dad do digital, he also does traditional art. And he has some really cool paintings. I don't know if he'll ever share them, but yeah. Look, tak ogar. He's no longer gray. Yeah, we have changed artistic direction now. And yeah, my dad drew a lot of really cool art pieces that I remember are still somewhere at home, like my old family home. So who knows? Art share one day? I don't know, but we'll see. It's up to my dad. And well, I guess we'll discuss it for net safety reasons. So let me see. Is there anything else I have to share with you guys? Nothing that really comes to mind. Skye friends, hello bees! Hello bees! Draw me like one of your French girls, Skype up. Oh my god. Question, how good was that meal? Totally not jealous. Oh, which one? I cooked 2 meals today instead of cooking one and ordering for a different meal. Or that drawing stream. That would actually be really cool. Like to do a collab drawing stream with my dad. That would be nice. Let me see. So the first meal that I had earlier today, which I can kind of just pull up for you guys also. Oh my god, we're yapping so much. We have so much to catch up on. So much. Okay, hang on. Copy. Wait, hang on. One sec. Let me cover this up just to make sure I have the right thing in my clipboard. Okay, I do. So this is poor man's negitoro. So it's not actual chutoro or otoro, which is the fattier parts of a tuna. This is a regular sakubar, which is I think like the regular akami or reddish part of the tuna, which is more lean. And it's just mixed with a lot of mayonnaise to make it fattier and more palatable, basically. Yapping is the best part, though, I guess. It looks yummy. Thank you. So, negitoro is made out of the tuna and also of the negi, which is a leek. Sometimes I use green onion, sometimes I use big leeks. I prefer to use big leeks because the flavor's a little milder. 食べてみたいね。あ、そうなの？いつか、レシピの本を作りたいと思いますね。そしてみんなに見せてみたいと思います。I'd like to make a recipe book someday and share it with everybody. And so there's like seaweed topping on top. I like to buy the Bibigo brand of seaweed. It's very yummy. It's a seasoned like Korean teriyaki style. And then yeah, this is the negitoro. Back here is cucumber and sweet peas, snow peas. きゅうりと日本語でなんという野菜だっけ？豆。何の豆がわからないけど、緑の豆ですね。そしてゴチュジャンに混ぜてすごく美味しいんです。It's not really pickled, so the cucumber, I slice it up thin, I spread it around in salt to get out all the cucumber fluid to get to the 枝豆じゃなくて、枝豆より小さいな豆ですね。この野菜は。So I'm really not sure what specific kind of bean it is, but it's smaller than edamame. It's much smaller. So, and then it's mixed with gochujang, soy sauce, shoyu, vinegar. What's vinegar in Japanese? I'm actually not sure. White vinegar. Rice vinegar? I think it's rice vinegar. And then a little sugar, and then some sesame oil. And then, yeah, that's about it. That's what the ingredients are. Usually I'd make crack eggs, which is a soy sauce, sake or mirin, sesame oil, a little bit of chili, and a lot of garlic mix. And then you marinate the eggs in it. And then, you cut it up and put it on the side. It's really good. That sounds salty af. You just salted it only. It's not really that salty, actually. None of this is that salty. The salted part, by the way, you wash it off so that it doesn't stay too salty. So don't worry. This is not crazy salty. So that's what I had for lunch. And then for dinner, I made a soy sauce simmered pork with radish, carrots, and some leeks again. そうですね。そして夕ご飯は豚肉と醤油、大根、人参とネギ、なんだろう。It's お鍋？多分お鍋だな。わかんないな。But yeah, and そしていっぱいのニンニクと生姜と玉ねぎですね。I've also cooked it with a lot of garlic and ginger and regular onions. So it was really good. Dinner was also pretty good too. So yeah, that's I think we're done yapping here. 元気が出そう。そうですね。I want to make a lot of healthy meals. Because it's important to be healthy. Which, oh my god, here we go again. Another topic. I have been missing eating vegetables and healthy things from the vacation. Okay, so you guys know that I've been away for a week, right? I went on a vacation with some extended family. And so basically, one of the extended family members have their kids along, and we basically curated the whole week's diet to the kids. And it's a lot of pizza, fried chicken, McDonald's, the usual kid-friendly stuff, hot dogs, and it's not exactly the healthiest stuff. And I could feel my body being like, I need vegetables, I need fish. Maybe I'm getting old, I don't know, but I didn't really feel that. I mean, it was delicious, don't get me wrong. Eating pizza and fried chicken and a lot of cheese and hot dogs is it's yummy, but it doesn't feel healthy. And I guess I kind of miss different flavor profiles too, and the crunch of a vegetable, so it felt good eating this again. You can feel the cholesterol. Yeah, I genuinely think I gained maybe 1 or 2 kilograms from the vacation. I feel more bloated, and I need to work my way back down again. I'm feeling the age when I'm packing more veggies now. Oh, mood. Vegetables in this economy, it's still way cheaper than getting meat. My god, the meat it went up another 100 pesos again. My God, it's so expensive. Anyway, but like this meal right here, this is what I had for lunch. You'd think it'd be more expensive, right? It's not that bad. I ate kani salad today. It's healthy, right? Healthy enough. You know, there's veggies in it, right? That counts. You got fiber. And sure, the kani itself may have a lot of sodium, but that's okay. Veggies. Get your fiber. Get your fiber, old bones. We're all old bones here. Novico Principal, hi, welcome to the stream. Hello, welcome back. Hi. So what was I gonna say? Aside from that on the trip, there wasn't a lot going on. There was a lot of eating, sitting, sleeping, eating, sometimes going out and walking, but eating again. And then I got like a little portable karaoke machine because whenever I go out with my friends, and like if we ever stay overnight somewhere, I think it would be fun to have everybody sing a little karaoke together, especially if wherever we stay doesn't have a system prepared. But since I bought it there, si Tito really wanted to sing with the karaoke machine. It almost felt like it became his instead of mine. But so he was singing with it a lot, and then one time I was requested to sing, and well, si Tito kasi, Tito always kind of like, whatchamacallit, he's very proud of being a good singer and like having family members who are good singers. So no, not you, Tito Skylight, not you, an actual Tito, as in Uncle Tito. And mayaman sa 5 peso coin. So I was requested to sing. I'm very awfully shy singing in person, and I think some of you know the backstory. Some of you might not, but that's a story for another time. And well, after a lot of egging on from everybody, I eventually started singing. And because normally Tito doesn't say anything if he's not impressed, but he was saying like, "Oh, Skye, ang galing mo." Well, not really. No, he didn't say galing. He said like, "Oh, Skye, bagay sa'yo, jazz. Kanta ka ng jazz." He said, "Skye, your voice would really suit jazz. You should sing some jazz songs." I'm like, oh, he must be impressed because he actually requested me to sing again. Which, like, wow, that's pretty cool. That's an honor. Thank you. So yeah, that was nice. That was cute. But yeah, I don't think Tito is the kind to actually give out compliments like straight up. So yeah, that was nice. Anyway, so I think that's enough yapping. Man indirectly requesting MYMP or CT. Anyway, so I think that's about it for yapping. I don't like, oh god, how much time do I have? I have a considerable amount of time. Tito, you like jazz? Thank you, Remy Chroma, for the 28-month flex. Oh my god, not 2 months. You guys have been here for freaking 2 years. You guys have been here for forever. Thank you, guys. Let me see. What was I saying? But yapping is the best part. I know, but you see, I have a meeting later, so I can't spend too much time. And we have a lot of songs in the list. Well, actually, not a lot. I think my dad prepared like 10. So, will you do some jazz covers in the future? I would like to. Yeah. I actually do want to sing a bunch of different songs. So, there's that. Oh. Some groovy song that I did cover once, but I had to take it down because I got a takedown request from either a publisher or manager or whatever. Was Michael Jackson's "Rock with You," and yeah, I got like a direct like, please take this down or we will take action. I'm like, okay. So yeah, I really like that cover though. I think it was really great. I'm sad I couldn't keep it up, but oh well, what can you do? The internet and corporate world rules. So, okay, yeah, I think we can wrap the yapping up. All right, good yap session. We can always save more for another day. I'm sorry, I am pressed for time, but don't worry. Maybe on another day, I will be able to yap more leniently. Yeah, MJ is notoriously strict to cover. Yeah, unfortunately, but why? His songs are all bangers. They should let people cover it. Yeah, the Control MJ music with an iron grip. That makes me so sad. So sad. Anyway, let me look for my dad's link to his playlist. Where is it? Maybe it's here. No, not here. Give me a moment, guys. Found it. Found it. I'm really excited. So now we are reaching the second half of the content of this stream. So as you've seen in the title, by the way, any people who take note in the comments or clippers, what timestamp are we at right now? It's probably like almost like 50 minutes into the stream. This is where the reaction part starts, just so you know. Yeah, and I'm gonna turn off the music, so. So this is my first time, I think, doing content like this specifically. And so I know that in general, for YouTube guidelines on reaction content, you have to make it transformative enough, or else you'll, you know, get stricken with, like, I don't know, a copyright claim or something else, right? So what we will be doing for this reaction stream, for those of you who want to listen straight throughout the song, unfortunately, we cannot do that. So I will be pausing every now and then and making commentary. And I will try my best to give whatever commentary I can. Is Skye gonna do react content? Yeah. Because my dad also suggested this. And I think it's really nice because I think ever since I was young, my dad has been sharing a lot of different kinds of music with me. I remember asking my parents recently, like I was asking, like, didn't my mom also give me a lot of different songs? But apparently most of the songs that I've listened to were the ones that my dad listened to. So my dad has a very varied music taste. But today we will be listening to 70s rock. So let me just set up the... Where is it? Where's the thing? Where's the capture for the browser? Window capture, do not make source visible. Browser capture, okay. Move that all the way down here. Where is it? I have to move it where all of the other media captures are in. Is it in one folder? I guess. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Let me move that underneath. I think this is as good a spot as any. And then let me set it to this. Let me check out the filters, put in the cropping and the padding. Is that a little too much? Okay, wait. I'm gonna open up a video and I'm gonna pause it immediately so I can properly crop where the video is at. Okay. How about this one? Oof, that's way too small. What the heck? 150 maybe on this side. Oh, a what? Huh? Is this right? Is this right? I would like to hope that it's right. Oh wait, no, let's make this 650. Okay. And oh, okay, wait, I see what's going on here. Hang on. So I will show the video because I've been studying other React videos, and apparently they show video. So I will be doing that. I hope it's okay. I know that different kinds of whatchamacallit, copyright holders, you know, sometimes also strike video, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. If there's no Kansas, I'll be disappointed. I don't know what kind of music my dad has prepared for me. I have not looked through this list. The only title I've seen is the very first video. And I'm not sure if these are songs that I know. There's a chance that he's picked songs that I have not heard yet. So we'll see. And yeah, I hope maybe you guys will recognize some songs. And if you recognize most of them, well, I guess you're the same as my dad. Oh, I noticed that in the playlist, there's one song here that I have watched because there's like a red progress bar on it. But anyway, here we're pulling up the first video. It is Bachman Turner Overdrive. You ain't seen nothing yet. The 1974 Video Sound HQ. Let's turn this on. Let's pump up the volume. This was uploaded 11 years ago. And yeah, I'm not experienced in music production, so please bear with me if my if my commentary doesn't sound very you know, doesn't sound very good. But let's listen. Let's give this a listen. Let me know if you guys can hear it, okay? Ooh, groovy. Okay. All right. Sorry. Okay. I hate to pause it right here, right now, but I just wanted to say this still feels like very like 60s to 70s, you know, transition period, right? So that's very interesting. Even with the, even with the fashion style and the design in the back. Yeah. Okay, we have sound good. All right, now let's listen. Let's continue listening. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, that's the look of the 70s right there. Okay. Oh, very country. Okay, so there's something interesting that I've been hearing from a lot of VTubers recently and people who like to sing, that the mixing of the past is not good. Now, personally, in my opinion, I think that, of course, because there's technological limitations for what they had in the past, right? And I think a lot of stuff used to mix things were still very much analog, not digital like we have today. And there was a lot of like day-to-day specifics that changed. And I think that for whatever they recorded in a session, in a studio, with whatever settings and environment they had that day, they managed to, well, at least hopefully, they managed to encapsulate the kind of audio feel, the audio landscape that they wanted to present to their viewers at the time with what materials they had, right? What did they have in the 70s? Did they have tapes yet? Did they have like did they have tapes? I don't think they had CDs yet, did they? They probably had like vinyls also, right? When mixing was literally cutting out tape and physically looping it to the player. Actually, no, not just that, but like sound engineering, right? In the 70s, they did have like some sort of audio panning. I think, I'm pretty sure they had stereo sound into the 70s, right? 8 tracks. Vinyls, yeah, vinyls. Well, if it's with a vinyl, then it would still very much be mono, right? Was there ever a vinyl that, or like a vinyl player that had stereo sound? When you realize the 70s was 55 years ago, holy shit. To be fair, some old ones might give authenticity, but much like the music production, a good mix can make it work. That is true, yeah. Were they limited to just 8 tracks? In like when mixing or making a vinyl? That's crazy. Or I guess it also depends on how long a song is. Okay, let's continue. Like, as you notice here, the voice is very much in the instrumental, right? I like his glasses. Oh. Oh, wait, hold up. I love how, like in the opening, the instrumental sounds very busy, but here, like, it sounds like a lot of the instruments take a back seat, and like the rhythm, like dun dun dun, and just like, oh, I love that change. It's really great. And here I go with my lack of knowledge on music production and whatnot. I'm sorry, I go off of intuition, but like that's good. That's the good shit. Okay, let's continue. And I love cowbell. I love cowbell, guys. Ooh, and that effect that they do with the guitar. Actually, if you look down here, they have these, oh god, what are these for? These are for the guitars, and these are the things for the effects. These are like the foot pedals, right? So I learned from that lady who has a lot of crazy drivers, or whatever they're called. Like back in the day, all the effects were applied manually with however they drove sound into whatever was recording, I think. From how I understand. I may be mistaken. Please do not quote me. I haven't studied enough yet. But yeah. Like the wow 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 sound effect. Like, if you really think about it, how the hell did they achieve that back in the 70s, right? We all know that sound comes from reverberations, reverberation in the air, right? So surely it does something. these physical analog components do something to that in order to make the sound different, and that's crazy. Yeah, FX pedal boards. Yeah. You know, I am curious what could be similar music to modern ones we have, which could be a concern since AI copyright claims tend to detect those for some reason. Yeah, that's true. Well, they do say that every idea has been thought of once, or like everything's been invented at some point. So surely there are some things coincidentally or incoincidentally, that may have been made and they sound similar. So you never know. Guitar effects engineers are crazy. I'm so curious. It makes me want to look into it, honestly. Quote the musical genius note. Huh? What does that mean? What are you talking about, Frog? Huh? Huh? Anyway, let's continue through the song. Oh! The woo! Zoom in on the logo. Oh my god. Also just an interesting, like, I've always found it interesting how I guess rock stars and performers mainly, they like to get naked. Why is that? Why do they like to get naked? I mean, I know it gets hot on stage, but like I don't know, those shiny pants, yeah! Dude's wearing all shiny clothing. Oh man, truly a relic of its. Then again, nowadays, especially with like certain kinds of performers, like in K-pop, you'll see a lot of shiny or interesting materials used, right? Because it gets hot on stage, probably. I guess rockstar look on cool shirtless butt jacket like DMC3. Okay, fair. That is very drippy. That is true. I raise you the question, however, does this guy have the drip? Do you, to your current standard, do you like his drip? How do you feel about his, are these satin? I'm not sure, but shiny jacket and shiny pants, how do you feel about it? It's not called sex, drugs, and rock and roll for no reason. Fair enough. Fair, backstage reasons. Okay, fair. Hey, Feather Fairer, I saw your post. I really dig the black hair and brown eyes look very pretty cute. Works surprisingly well with your vibes. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. And welcome to the stream, Phantom Crustacean. Oh, it's a ghost crab. Welcome. I think they're trying the disco ball fashion, like making it reflective so they shine. Very of the time. Very good 70s drip. More drip than me. For the 70s, I'm sure he's dripped out. Okay. For stage, sure, but walking around, no. I mean, you guys have seen the fashion movement of people wearing their shiny satin pajamas out and about, right? I'm sure you've seen that, right? 6 or 7 out of 10, but I know nothing about fashion. Wait, aren't there modern pop stars wearing one-piece 70s disco outfit on stage too? The thing is, I think the way that things are tailored now look a lot more flattering. And so, like, no matter how you try to, like, emulate stuff of the past, unless you, like, purposefully make it look kind of funky, because our own perceptions of what is considered funky or cool now is very different, right? So, yeah. All right, I forgot to reintroduce myself. I was originally Ghost Shrimp. Oh, but I lost my account for a while, so I used this one, but when I got it back, this is my main now. Okay, welcome back. I really appreciate you coming back and saying hello, and I hope you get to keep that account. Okay, let's continue the rest of the song. Let's go. Hang on, wait. Hold up. That section got me interested in the lyrics. Let me try to look. Oh, let me try to look for the lyrics and pull them up. Give me just a moment. Where's my browser? Where'd it go? Hello? Browser, where are you? Browser? I can't pull it up. I'd have to cover this if I want to look at my browser. Hang on, give me a second. Chotto matte ne. Let me pull this over here. And then let me pull this back up here. What was it? Bachman Turner Overdrive. You ain't seen nothing yet. I guess one not so great thing about the mixing here is that I can't quite understand the lyrics, I suppose. Because it's very within the song, so it's a little muddy. Just a bit. Are? Why is it not showing up? Hello? 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 Should be this one. There we go. That's better. Okay. So let me go look at the lyrics. Oh! I met a devil woman. She took my heart away. She said I had it coming to me, but I wanted it that way. I think that any loving's good loving. So I took what I could get. Ooh. She looked at me with big brown eyes and said, "You ain't seen nothing yet." Oh. This is like the modern day equivalent to this is her red flags make her hotter. What? I don't want to fix her. I want her to break me. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Oh my god. Oh my god. Things. Oh. Man, I love humanity. Somehow still true back then as it is today. If she hot, her red flags become green. Anyway. Okay. I think I haven't caught up to all the lyrics yet. Give me a sec. Where's the rest? Baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Here's something that you're never gonna forget. Maybe you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't been around. That's what she told me. And now I'm feeling better because I found out for sure. She took me to her doctor and he told me of a cure. He said that any love is good love. So I took what I could get. And then she looked at me with her big brown eyes and said, "Baby, you ain't seen nothing yet." Okay. All right. Oh, wait, Rav, thank you for the 26-month flex. I'm back and lost. Oh, hi, Dad. Welcome back. So we talked about a lot of different things already. From like audio engineering and sound design of mixing of the vocals to the chorus, like basically taking a backseat in instrumentals to allow like rhythm and the vocals to stand out. And aside from that, we're currently talking about reading the lyrics. And we've kind of determined that the more things change, the more they stay the same. The lyrics, to me, it's the modern day equivalent of saying, if the lady hot, her red flags are green flags to me. It don't matter. She can, I don't want to fix her. I want her to break me. Cause the lyrics kind of seem like, how do you say? Like, ooh, this woman's a devil. And like, I'll take any loving I can get from her. And then also the doctor's gaslighting me into thinking that this is okay. Oh, we got a question. Was Father Mahal wild during the 70s? I can let my dad answer that another time. I heard very country. 70s rock had a lot of roots in country music, I think. That makes sense. I mean, I think American Skyelights, I'm sure you can confirm country music is like your national identity, right? Please tell me I'm not off the mark. Whatever is wrong with her is way hotter. Exactly. Huh? Is it true that your national identity as American is country music? Is that no, it's not. What is your national identity? Unfortunately. Oh, that's for people in the South. Oh, I'm sorry. When I think of America, I think of cowboys. I'll be honest. It's still a very juvenile image. Rock? I mean, I guess not to rile US Skylights or anything, but like I always thought rock was more of a UK thing. Please don't be mad. Please don't be mad. The stereotypes, SMH. No, you're not wrong, but for some parts, but 50 war tribes in a trench coat. So, oh, okay, fair enough. Okay. Hang on, I need to turn off the fan. I'm getting all hot for being embarrassed. Give me a sec. Oh my gosh. Okay, fan is on. How do I refund me members? No, I swear. Okay, Skylights, US rock, amazing. US rock, the best. US rock. Oh, we had Elvis. Okay, true. You guys did have Elvis. Fair enough. I mean, I think punk rock might be more UK with stuff like the okay, that's debatable. There is a unique flavor to UK rock. Okay. Hip hop is New York and such, and also parts of Cali and Florida. Okay. Anyway, let's continue to the song. Let's continue. Also, he has like it's very intense, but how do I say, mysterious gaze. I don't know how else to describe it. The singer. I thought he was gonna say a cuss word. Also, sense of rhythm in his diction's really good. Oh, look at them grooving out. You love to see it. And the little wah-wah effect in between. You know, it's actually what it's called, the wah-wah effect. Oh my god, we're still on this topic. I can't believe this country was our national music. I'm sorry. She believes the South is the whole... Okay, I have a confession to make. So, there's this other YouTuber named Ryan Trahan. He has been going around 50 states of America in 50 days. And during this entire road trip of watching him going through it, I can't believe I couldn't fucking tell where anything was. So I've been watching it with Skye Bro. And how do I begin with this? So I thought that Ohio was like, I don't know, it was somewhere in the middle. Is it not somewhere in the middle? Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it was like, wait, where the heck is Ohio? Where is that even? Apparently, it's closer to the east. I thought it was in the smack dab middle of the US. Oh, it just exists. Silence. You're a Filipino skylight. Both you and I can't say anything. What do you mean it's middle-ish? Okay, I also did not know that, whatchamacallit, like, I have been insulted. I'm sorry. But like, to be honest, I'm in a similar camp with Skye. USA's cowboys to an extent in my mind. Yeah. And like, I thought a lot of stuff was in the South. I thought that Arkansas is in the South. I thought that... Wait, is it not? Hang on. Where's Arkansas? Okay, it's kind of South. Actually, a lot of places in the US I thought was in the South, I'll be honest. And I did not know that Mexico and New Mexico were two different things. I'm so sorry. I had no idea. I thought New Mexico was part of Texas, and I thought that Mexico was one of the other states. I'm sorry. I had no idea. I learned something new during that entire thing. So, yeah. What do you consider to be the South? Everything that's on the bottom half of the US. And, there were some places that are a city, and I thought they were a state. Like, for a while, I thought that Los Angeles was a state. I'm sorry. I actually did not learn anything about the world and world. Actually, no, we didn't really have world history here. Remember the West, there is Canada, USA, Mexico. All right, yeah. What the fuck, Skye? Mexico is part of Philippine history. Okay. In my school, we only really learned about who came to the Philippines, what they did to the Philippines, when they left the Philippines. And that's it. I did not get to learn about World War II. I did not get to learn about the UN. I did not get to learn about the Axis and Ally states. I did not get to learn about, I did not learn a lot of things in my schools about world history specifically. So please bear with me when I say that I have no clue what's going on. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I am not kidding, guys. Skye Honey, you can skip the next song. It's just another BTO song. Why would I skip it? Why would I skip it? If you prepared it in the list, I will watch it. Technically, we have World War II with a lot of stuff involving our side. Like, you know, workers. To be fair, third world countries originally meant not aligned with neither West nor East. Did you go to a public or private school? I went to private schools all the way. All the way, I'm not kidding. But I don't know how I didn't get to learn about any of this. So yeah. So when I met a bunch of friends and all that, and, you know, we started talking about world history, I was like, huh? Yeah, I should have not have 2 BTO songs back to back. Don't worry about it, Dad. Just arrange the list however you want. Don't worry about it. Skye, you sweet summer child. That's why I've been learning a lot recently. Like from watching Schindler's List. I think I watched Schindler's List last year. I learned a lot. Whereas Hawaii? Hawaii is somewhere in the middle of that big ocean, but I know it's part of the US. I'm not sure which ocean it's in, but I know it's in the middle of the ocean, and it's kind of far out. So that's all I know. That's odd. K-10 or K-12? I was under the K-12 program, so yeah. Oh, guys, please bear with me. The amount of people who think Alaska and Hawaii are islands south of the US SMH. I know it's not to the south. I know, like, if you're looking at the map, the US, Hawaii is like to the west, right? Oh my god, Asaptro, thank you for the gifted membership. Please thank them if you received the gift. Thank you, guys. Skye, you would have had a great time talking to Lola about his World War II days. Man, I wish I was more coherent and more cognizant during the time Lola was alive, so I could have heard his stories and stuff. Like, the last one I remember, at least from my mom's side of the family, Lolo had a katana from a fallen Japanese soldier. And I remember seeing it in a very fancy case. And that's all I remember of it, but that's about it. Who wants to tell her? Huh? Hawaii is actually kind of close to Japan? No, it can't be. It can't be. Really? Are you sure? Are you sure? Nice gift to Big Ups. Thank you for thanking them. Who wants to tell her? I guess it's time to react with that one YouTuber who does the world histories. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back to school. Well, you know what I think? How it is? Hang on, I'm gonna go Google. Hang on. I know we're supposed to be doing a react stream to music, but are you for real? Okay, Hawaii world map. It's to the west of the USA. I'm not wrong. The world is a sphere. It's not flat. So I'm technically not wrong, okay? Skye, remember a little thing called Pearl Harbor? Kinda. I know it was a bad event? Question mark? I know that it's a pretty intense thing when people talk about it, but I don't really remember what it's about because I didn't learn about it in detail. And also I would like to clarify that in our world history, in our history, not world history, in our history lessons, we only ever really discuss dates. That's the kind of stuff I didn't really like about the education system of the Philippines, that they just focus on dates and numbers, but they don't actually talk about the history itself, which always kind of disappointed me. So, Skye, forgetting what ocean Philippines is on? I don't know what ocean we're in. I don't. Okay, I'll go back to school. I'll go back to school. Anyway, let's go back to reacting to the music now, shall we? Oh, don't say that. Don't say the Pacific. Oh, you learn something new every day. But I swear, I'm good at other things. I swear. But I will learn about history. History is important. History is important. Anyway, but for now, we are enjoying music. Let's go back to music. Let's go. Yay! Sorry. wait, hang on. This little the way the chords shift here in here. Around that part, I really like that, and it's how do I describe it? What's the right term for it? Gosh, I need to brush up on my chord progression knowledge again, but it's so pleasant, that one little chord progression there, and it's a little unexpected compared to what kind of chord progressions you get, especially nowadays. I feel like for pop music, a lot of chord progressions very, how do you say, predictable. And of course, a lot of it is built up on a lot of history, but there's something really fresh about that little change there. And it reminds me that there are some specific artists who do a lot of key changes. If you guys know Earth, Wind, and Fire, After the Love Is Gone has a lot of crazy key changes. And there's a piano YouTuber who did an analysis of it, and it's fantastic. And I love listening to it. And maybe it would be nice to like have you guys listen to that along with me as well. Whoa, is the Philippines reference to Pacific Rim? Can we move on from the history for now? Oh my god. Put it on the fridge to watch the World War II oversimplified video. Okay. Okay, to be fair, areas with new are confusing, like York and New York. Ah, true. A lot of prog rock has key and time signature changes. Insane how they keep things in time. Yeah. If you guys know about the other subgenre called math rock, no, not the dice that go click clack, but it's rock that has very weird time signatures. You know, like 5, 7, 14 over, I don't know, 8 or something. It's very quirky. And to be honest, to an untrained ear, you probably won't even notice it. But like, it's an interesting genre to look at. Math rock is insane fun. Yeah, 14 over 22. Yeah, like 70 over 38. I guess so. Hey, math rock. Oh, math rock. I like how a lot of you reacted to that. That's cute. It's like walkies, walkies, and when it says math rock, oh, math rock. Okay, but yeah, let's continue with the song. We're almost at the end. And you're back again with the and another thing. Sorry, let me pause it here. Another thing that I really like about older music is the sound of drums. I love the sound of, you know, I don't know, there's something really nostalgic for me. The way you hear the like, you can kind of hear how the drumstick lands on like the drum itself through the recordings of this stuff like this. And it's just, it's if I were to describe it like a food, it's like a good crunch that like I just want to keep tearing into, like, I don't know, maybe lettuce or I don't know. Old school percussion is so satisfying. Exactly. Yes, thank you for wording it for me. My brain is still slightly distracted by the world history talk, but yeah. The sound of the drums, is that a Doctor Who reference? I did not watch Doctor Who, so I'm not quite sure what you're talking about, but I know what the TARDIS is, and I know what the sonic screwdriver is. Actual drums sound so good compared to synthetic drums nowadays. Wait, Skye, did you pick your dad's rock playlist because of most of us are old? No. Well, in a way, because I remember mentioning to my dad, like, you know, Dad, you and the Skylights have similar tastes and stuff. And I think we threw around different ideas during a family dinner one time. And eventually we landed on the topic of sharing old rock music and listening to it together with, you know, you and me. So, yeah. There were not many synths in old music. I mean, once you hit around maybe late 70s to 80s, you will start hearing more synths. But, well, especially in the form of like keyboard synths, you know. Drum pads, I'm not really sure when they were introduced, but I think gosh, what's the name of the guy that I enjoy watching? Freaking Out with Hugh Laurie or something like that. Hang on, let me Freaking Out with Billy Hume. Oh my god, why did I think it's Hugh Laurie? But anyway, freaking out with Billy Hume. He is an audio engineer who has been in the industry for like decades. So he had worked with analog stuff, and he has a video about why modern music all sounds the same. And it's because a lot of the sound samples, sound packs, instruments, VSTs that people use now are all the same products. And back then in the day, when you're recording, you have different kinds of equipment, different levels of wear and tear, different play styles between drummers. And, you know, those all make unique, different sounds, which makes songs sound different from one another. And basically, everything has been sterilized, both intentionally and unintentionally, which is why, you know, you don't get this kind of sound unless you go all the way to recording from scratch with real acoustic percussion, you know? And I think that we should probably, you know, give more respect to the drummers out there, because holy crap, drumming with all the different parts of your body is so hard. Like, have you tried trying to keep a bass line and like do all the stuff that they do with the snares and the cymbal? It's so hard. Also, the lack of any real chord progressions. That's true. Is it Hugh Laurie, Dr. House? Yeah, I think I accidentally mixed up Billy Hume and Hugh Laurie. Dr. House. Sorry. Music nowadays focuses mostly on vibes. I guess. But also, a lot of music from back then also is just vibes. Like, I don't know. Of course, I don't know the team of Bachman Turner Overdrive, right? But a lot of the time, this is a group of artists, creatives coming together to create something that vibes with all of them, you know? And I think there's something very special that comes from coming together in person and having a jam session and writing something together versus, I guess, sending things back and forth over digital communications. And oh my god, I'm bringing up so many anecdotes from different artists that I've like looked into and stuff. Like when Katy Perry and Snoop Dogg came together to make California Girls, which, by the way, the reason why I researched this is because I did a group song cover with some people for work. And basically Katy Perry and Snoop Dogg were like getting together for ideas for this project, because they wanted to compete with another song, which was the New York concrete jungle, what dreams are made of. And they were like, we need a song for California. We can't lose to the New Yorkers or something like that. And, you know, stuff like that is fun. And I think that is absolute pure vibes. And, you know, I don't know, like, I'm not saying music of today is terrible or bad or anything or completely lacks soul, because there are definitely still artists who are making it for the love of the craft. That's for sure. And just that they like making things. So I guess whatever jives with you, whatever jives with them, and like how they want to make it is, how do I put it? Times are different, but I think love of music can still shine through no matter what their age it is, right? Yeah, Bruno Mars is one. Jamming in the drugs and booze, can't forget about that. True. I think, you know, they do say that making things while drinking ends up with some pretty crazy results. There's that rumor, I think it might be true, I'm not sure, about Uma Pyoy being written by the composer with like 2 bottles of alcohol down his gullet. I think music has charms to soothe the savage breast. That is true. Shit, I should drink more. Wait, no, this is not meant to encourage drinking. Wait, that is not the takeaway from this. But if I think the point is to have fun. I think it's the point is to have passion and have fun. Too late. Shit. For legal reasons, please drink responsibly and only if you are within the right age of drinking. Thank you. Anyway, Moving on. We're almost done with the song. So satisfying. Oh, okay. Pop off, King. Pop off. And then the classic fade out. I guess, like, you know, I've always been curious. How do you end a recording session like this? We pause his frame here. Like, do you just keep playing until it feels about right? And then you just have the audio engineer fade it out? Like, or like, do you just keep playing until y'all go a little quiet and they're like, all right, that was a great session, guys, or something. You know, God, what I wouldn't give to be able to go back in time and see the recording session of these things, because that's fantastic. In this day and age, I don't know what it's like to see a band record and, like, you know, be like, all right, guys, let's cut it here, you know? If you listen to the Beatles sample tracks, yeah, oh, really? Oh, wait. Dang, that's like a time capsule right there. Maybe I should go listen to those. Kinda. Don't they go, that's a wrap? Maybe. But yeah, that's cool, you know? I would love to see how Queen did the recordings. Oh, yeah. Is there no video like that? I wouldn't be surprised if there was one. Honestly, I feel like a good ending solo would be nice, but if it's a fade out, I feel like it could be a loopable. Producers are like, okay, this has been going on long enough. I'm shutting the song down. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to move on to the next song, which is another Bachman and Turner. Oh! Wait! Don't I know this song? Oh, still very country. It's very cool. Look at them! Oh my gosh! This was 13 years ago. Wow! Oh, one of my favorite genre of video is seeing old men perform in a rock band. And I'm not kidding. I love it. It's great. It's both very cute and very cool. Like, and yeah, it's a very classic riff. And I love the sound of the guitar. What was I gonna say? my favorite band from Final Fantasy 14, the Primals. They're a bunch of like 40. Is Soken 40 or 50? I'm not sure. Don't take the con seeing old men perform. Like, what the fuck, dude? Anyway, let's move on. Continue the music. Oh my gosh. You can still see, like, it's so cool seeing how people age, you know? And oh my gosh. Another thing I love to see with pressure? Dad, don't feel pressured. Dad, don't feel pressured to perform. It's so rock and roll, yeah. Oh wait, actually no, yeah, I shouldn't call it country. It's just old style rock and roll. That's what I'm looking for. My bad, guys, my bad. What was I saying? One of my other favorite things about seeing performers as they get older is hearing the difference in their voice quality. Because, like, for example, Rick Astley sounds very different now compared to how he sounded when he recorded Never Gonna Give You Up, right? And it's just interesting to see, like, the tone, maybe sometimes pronunciation, maybe they lost a few teeth, I don't know. But, like, just hearing the difference and also, like, voice control, breath control. But, like, you can still hear, like, the foundation of their singing, and if it's solid, it's solid, no matter how old they get. And that's always really fun to see, in my opinion. Okay, let's continue. He has the aura! Let's go! Yeah! They all still have the aura. I love to work at nothing all day. Ah, shit, I feel called out. Lots of them are also heavy smokers and drinkers. That is true. It was very popular to smoke and drink during those time periods. Yeah, great example is James Hetfield from Metallica. Was it Metallica that recently performed their last final live and the lead singer was sitting on his throne? I thought that was such a nice detail. Like, if he can't be standing for long, they had him sit and sing. That is so cool. that does things to your throat. Yeah. Any Eagles in the playlist? We will find out. No, that was Black Sabbath. Oh yeah, it was Black Sabbath. My bad. Sorry. But yeah, I thought it was really, a really nice detail. Also, wait, hang on. I'm going to look for the lyrics for this song. Hold up. Let me close the Hawaii world map. Taking care of business. Lyrics. Okay, so I think we've reached the part that's like right before either the chorus or the next verse. So let me just read it. You get up every morning from your alarm clock's warning. Take the 8:15 into the city. There's a whistle up above, and people pushing and people shoving, and the girls who try to look pretty. And if your train's on time, you can get to work by 9 and start your slaving job to get your pay. If you ever get annoyed, look at me, I'm self-employed. I love to work at nothing all day. Okay. Okay. Oh. Hang on. Is there an innuendo in this song? Okay. So let's listen to the next verse.
And I've been taking care of business every day. Taking care of business.
Oh. I love the growling. Business. I can't growl. I don't know how to growl, but like I love that the rest of them are joining in. Oh my gosh. I'm also self-employed now, aka neat. Oh, are you in between things, or you just want to like chill? As in, you know what? Respect if you want to chill. I think everybody needs what is basically a gap year. If you guys have never experienced a gap year, if you can afford to and if you have the means to, I highly recommend it. Hint, almost every song has a dirty innuendo. You're right. This is rock. I shouldn't be so naive. My bad. Okay. Let's...
Taking care of business. It's all mine. Taking care of business. And I've been working overtime.
Work out. Oh, hell yeah. Go off, King. Oh. Okay, hold on. Pause before we continue. Man, that's... this still sounds so sick. Like, can you imagine? Like, do they still play like guitar? You know, just like at home, even while they're all retired or whatnot. If they are retired, I don't know if they are or aren't. But like, imagine keeping that coordination up until your old age. That's so cool. Like I have been slacking on guitar playing, and like I could still only play basic stuff, but like, man, imagine being able to keep that kind of coordination and skill. That's amazing. So the lyrics in the, I guess that was the chorus. There wasn't a second verse. I'll be taking care of business every day, taking care of business every way. I've been taking care of business. It's all mine. Taking care of business and working overtime. Work out. Oh, something tells me. It's a lot of being self-employed and working overtime. That's a lot of workout indeed, and a lot of self-loving, huh? It's a good way to keep the mind sharp. Yeah. Yes. They probably jam every now and then as their pastime. Oh, that'd be so sick. God, imagine being part of a band and y'all being so cool, and then when you jam out, it sounds awesome, or it's just plain old fun, you know? I would love that. Okay, let's continue into the next part.
Work easy as fishing, you could be a musician. If you could make sounds loud and mellow, get a second-hand guitar, chances are you go far. If you get in with the right bunch of fellows.
Okay.
People see you having fun, just a lion in the sun. Tell them that you like it this way. It's the work that we avoid, and we're all self-employed. We love to work at nothing all day.
Okay, let me pause there. So, lyrics, if it were easy as fishing, you could be a musician. If you could make sounds loud or mellow, get a secondhand guitar, chances you'll go far. If you get in with the right bunch of fellows. People see you having fun, just a lion in the sun. Tell them that you like it this way. It's the work that we avoid, and we're all self-employed. We love to work at nothing all day. Okay. Interesting. Like, if it were as easy as fishing, you could be a musician. Am I interpreting this right? I hope my reading comprehension skills are still up to par. is he saying that it's not as easy as it seems? And like, you know, people do be judging that like, you guys are just playing music. I wonder if this is like a piece regarding how people would perceive them while they were building their career. I wonder. Because again, being a creative, I think you guys have heard this time and time again from various content creators, that being a creative can be seen as a lazy or easy job. And while, yes, in some ways, it's a lot more lenient and convenient than the regular 9 to 5, it comes with its own kinds of struggles, you know. Yes, people think fishing is just sitting and doing nothing. Fishing be patience, fishing be silent strength. And fishing definitely do be patient with all the mosquitoes flying around. I just removed my media literacy and take it at face value. No! Stop that! No! We need you. Keep your thinking cap on. We need you to be engaged. I need you to listen and feel the music and appreciate the convoluted stuff that goes into it. Wishing I was fish. We can think. I believe in you guys. Come on, you guys told me where Hawaii is. Surely you can you can engage a little bit more. But head empty. Fine. It's my turn with the brain cells. Okay, my thinking cap has been a dunce cap all along. All right. Let's continue here. Okay.
And we've been taking care of business. Taking care of business. Every way. Taking care of business. It's all right. Taking care of business.
Oh, bro's got a cowboy hat on the far right. Yeah, piano solo. Oh. Hell yeah. Look at how much fun he's having. Holy shit. Oh man. I'm not sure if I counted right with the first video, but was there this many guitarists in the original band? Because I think I could have sworn I saw 3. Okay, so we've got this guy and then the lead singer, and also I love it when, you know, musicians gather up next to each other while, you know, they're playing. Oh, and I love the slide. Oh, okay. All
Clap
right.
your hands. You can come up and dance. You want to come up here? Last song, party time.
Party time!
Come on.
Come on, get up and dance, crowd! What are you doing? Why are you sitting down? Bro, if I was there, I would be clamoring up the front. Yeah, mosh pit. What? Is it because the crowd is a little too old to mosh? Oh god. Melody almost totally lost in today's rock music. True. Yeah, there aren't a lot of music producers now who take influence from very classic rock, like 50s, 60s. It's very rare to find that. I think at most you'll find people who take inspiration from like maybe like 80s, 90s, very rarely 70s. And you know, it makes me wonder why. Why is it that we don't have? Is it because the music producers of today just aren't influenced from that generation? Thing is, we have so much access to music from the 50s and even further behind that, you know? Assuming their hips aren't broken already. Wow, okay, all right. Damn, dude. We will go back to it eventually. Time is a circle. Fair enough. Like, I mean, when it comes to modern day music, I hear a lot of, I guess, what I would consider 50s pop music. Like, for example, pretty little baby, na 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 na, you can ask the flower that hides it for hours. Like, that kind of stuff, right? That's making a comeback now. But I'm not sure if it's because of the over-sanitization of the modern day age and what the youngins choose to consume. Because, like, there is the image of being a rebel, being kind of dirty, being a little grungy with, like, rock and stuff. And I noticed that a lot of kids nowadays, maybe not even kids, maybe even adults nowadays, don't really participate or listen to that kind of stuff. And that's kind of unfortunate. They're missing out because there's I can't even really say youngings because I'm not that much older than they are. But you know, like it feels like such wasted potential. This has such a good groove to it. And like, yeah, maybe it might not be the cup of tea of most people now, but we could make it their cup of tea with the right influence, you know? Get in with the right crowd. And I guess it might just be a generational thing. Because like, if you go back in time and look at different interviews with different musicians, you'll see like, oh, this artist was influenced by these artists. And this artist was influenced by these artists. And usually it's artists that, you know, came back who were like maybe a decade or two before them, or maybe even further if they heard music from their parents, right? So, yeah. And man, it's still really unfortunate that like older classic rock like this is not getting referenced in today's music. Because, for example, Lave's music is very reminiscent of like the orchestral pop music of the 50s, right? Or like jazz or bossa nova. And people love it, right? So there's definitely a market. You just need the right PR team, the right singer and everything. You just need the right ingredients and it'll make a comeback. But who knows? I mean, card games have made a comeback this decade. Maybe classic rock will make a comeback too. Who knows? Hold on to hope. Hold out. Okay, let's continue the song.
I'm gonna take a little rest. Let's see if you can do this, okay?
Oh my god. Oh, Grandpa's had enough grooving and rocking out. I need to take a break. That's so cute. Oh my god. See, shh. They're still having a great time. The age is showing. Still, they aged like fine wine. Old age catching up. Oh, okay.
They get up in the morning.
Oh, where's the crowd? Come on. Come on, guys.
There's a whistle up above. Come on, louder.
Okay, I'm seeing a lot of older people in the crowd, yeah.
Look pretty. And if your train's on time.
There's a chance, though, that we just might not be hearing it because the sound system is very good. Because with microphones, there is a sound stage, or basically an area of where the sound is being recorded. And like my microphone, for example, is very focused just right in front of it. And I use a condenser microphone, so I have to speak very up close if I want good sound quality. But like if I speak from behind, even though I'm still pretty close, it doesn't really record that well, right? Yeah. Dang, I didn't quality check my playlist. Don't worry, that this is also part of the fun of like just performers. I think we don't have to limit it to just music. But if you do want to make it more music focused in the future, don't worry, Dad. At least now we know for next time. Best country to have the audience sing along with you is the Philippines. That's true. If you guys hadn't noticed or didn't know, a lot of musicians love performing here because we love to cheer as loud as we can and love to sing in such a way that doesn't detract from the performance. Some artists who have performed here have said it's like having a backing choir because depending on the song, some of the people who sing will sing in like the harmony vocalization. It's crazy. Karaoke is the Philippine national sport, right? Basically. It becomes a crowd's concert someday. Yeah. Also, Crispy, hi, welcome to the stream. Oh, and Whitey Borg, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you both for being here. Okay, let's continue on. Okay.
You can get to work by 9 and start your slaving job to get you paid. Do you ever get annoyed with being self-employed? I love to work at nothing.
Yeah, I see these people singing along.
Taking care of business every day.
Taking care of business.
Every way. Taking care of business. It's all mine. Taking care of business.
I love seeing the grannies and grandpas in the crowd doing the boogie. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. And also just the I do not have any other word for it, but the rockin' guitar riffs. This line specifically, I feel like I can hear it feels like it's the basis for a lot of other rock riffs that you hear later on in history, and we will probably hear in the other parts of this playlist. So very interesting. Yeah! And again, I love it when musicians face each other and like play their instruments at each other. It feels like such a personal thing. Look at him go! I think on this left-hand side, this is like the original musicians, and I think there's like a backup guy on the right, the guitar guy. Yeah!
Paul Schaefer!
Woo!
Let's hear some noise for Paul.
Wait, oh my god, Gramps pulled out the panty dropper shimmy. Holy. Damn, toy. Okay. Damn. Grandpa making the panties drop. I was not expecting that in the chat today, but all right, go off, King. Go off.
Paul Schaefer!
Woo!
I said we want to hear you make some noise!
Yeah!
Taking care of business over here.
Yeah, you can hear them a bit.
Right
Yeah.
up the middle.
Care of business.
Over here.
Yeah! I love that.
Everybody sing it. Every
I
day
think you can mostly hear the guys.
in the USA.
Yes, sir. One comment I do have, I think the main reason why we can hear mostly just the guys cheering, aside from guys being generally louder, is that higher frequencies tend to get drowned out very easily compared to lower ones. So, which is why usually if you want to be heard, you gotta bellow out your voice like this and stuff. I don't want to imagine the grannies dropping their... It's not gonna be those small flimsy things. It's gonna be the stuff like that's like a big, a big piece of cloth that you can wear like a shirt. Cause you know, granny panties are huge, man. Oh my god. Granny swinging her panties around, toss it over, somebody mistakes it for a towel. No, I was blocking from my hammock panties. Oh my gosh. Most blues and rock music was back then improved with the blues scales. Yeah, I love blues music. Yeah, the blues, you know, all these sounds, they're very timeless, I think. And I really hope that, you know, my generation and the generation after me can learn to appreciate that. Because I think your generation already knows how to appreciate it, so I don't have to remind you guys. Skye, what have you done to my mind? Oh, just a little look into my sick and twisted mind. It's just a little fucked up, you know? Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. Oh my gosh. I want to listen to more. We've only gone into 2 songs. I did not account for how much I would be yapping. Oh my god. Anyway, I wish I didn't have a meeting so I could just go ahead and, you know what? We can kind of like go up until like 11:30. Let's go up until 11:30 because like my meeting's at like 12. So yeah. All right, let's continue.
You're so fine. Keep on working overtime. Taking care of
business.
Taking care of business. Taking care of business.
One thing I'm wondering,
Taking care
actually, I have performed at concerts that do live mixes. Because you can hear here right now, this performance has sound channels separated. Like you can hear the guitar on the far right? I'm wondering, like, is this the same sound that the people at the concert are hearing? Oh, yeah! Oh. That's so cute. I love that. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, oh, sorry, let's go. Oh my god. That is so fun. I love that. Do you still see stuff like this at concerts nowadays? I don't think you do. That's so cute. Oh my god. I love that. Oh, that's so cool. Let's go. Oh wait, hang on, let's pause. Oh, sorry. The list went out of order for some reason. I don't know why. But That's crazy. The half hour pa. I know. Wait, half hour pa ba? Anong oras na ba? What time is it? It's 10:57. Yeah, we have about half an hour left. Okay. Depends on the concert. Some go crazy. I see. Okay. All right. That was fun. You know what? It's a simple song, but it's just fun to listen to, you know? I think another issue of music is also just the over technicalization. I think especially in the classic music sphere, they talk about this a lot. Things get too technical and they focus too much on things being technically explorative and impressive, quote unquote, rather than focusing on just the vibes. And like, while yes, I very much enjoy music that does explore greater depths of like, say, storytelling in like sound presentation and sound staging, but aside from that, sometimes just a good, simple, straightforward rock song is just good, right? Excuse me. It's a good song. Agreed. Okay, now let's move on to the third song for the night. Gosh, I know. Okay, Dad prepared like 12 songs. Man. Okay, let's go. Let's go watch the next one. This is from Richie Blackmore's Rainbow. Stargazer. Rainbow Rising. Oh, okay. Wow. Whoa! Okay, now we're entering... Okay, let me pause here. We're entering the era of rock music that I'm slightly more familiar with because I'd hear more music that my dad would listen to like this. Is this by Dio? Hang on, is it? No, it's... Hang on, let me close this real quick. This is Stargazer Rainbow. Yeah, Stargazer Rainbow. Let me turn that back on. Give me a sec. I just wanted to say, first, that drum intro, crazy. That's crazy. Oh, this is Dio. Dio's the singer. Oh, okay, cool. I did not know that. I thought Dio was like a solo artist. I did not realize he was part of the band Rainbow. Is it Rainbow? Or is it... Yeah. What was I going to say? I'm not sure if it's already audibly evident right now, but one thing about this era of rock that I'm familiar with, it makes me think of more gothic sounding. Do you know what I mean? Oh, let's continue through the song to see if I can show this as an example here. Ooh. Oh, okay. You can... So the effect that I'm hearing in his voice right now is echo doubling. It's either two recordings of the vocals being played at the same time or it being doubled in a certain way. Nowadays, with modern technology, you can do that digitally. There are some effects like that, but... when Kilia was teaching me about music mixing, a lot of the time, a lot of musicians would record their vocals twice throughout the entire song to give that effect, which is really cool in my opinion. This is probably the prototype of power metal. Shifty's new Oshi is Father Bahul. This was before he went solo. Oh, okay. Like very big sounding, yes. It is also darker, yes. Gothic also in terms of like, how do I describe it? Like also chord progression, general like presence of the music. I can feel the goth in there, yeah, but not like modern day goth, but I mean like gothic, like medieval, you know, like dark 80s medieval movie. I guess. I think in some other songs it's more evident, but I'm not sure if that'll... Ooh. I love that little like with the instruments in that part. That's really nice. Like Dark Souls, yeah, Dad, like Dark Souls. Father Mahul, please adopt me. Dad, someone in chat wants you to adopt them. Like a very big fan of the fantasy like vibe, yeah. And I think that's what makes this era of rock sound very epic. Yeah. Like, there's a different kind of presence with this kind of rock and the modern rock you hear now. Like, modern rock may sound cool and sound very, like, what's the word? But it doesn't have that grandeur. You know what I mean? Done! Yeah! No! I have a brother now! Another one! I mean, this is not new to me. Welcome, I guess, Shifty. You're gonna be part of, like, the 9, 8, 10 other men that have been adopted, my adoptive siblings, question mark, basically. Power metal is indeed have the power. Can I be Skye family dog? Dad! Another Skye that wants to be the family dog. New Skye bro brick. Dio has a very theatrical voice. That too. Well, if I can't wife my Oshi, I'm gonna enter the family by other means. Oh my god. I'm okay with being the rice scooper in the Skye family. Dad, someone wants to be the rice scooper. Just be the house lizard on the scene. Dad, one of the mods wants to be a house lizard. Can I be the patron Eldritch Being? Dad, an Eldritch Being wants to be our patron. Dad, can you judge my LP collection? Okay, let's get back on track. We're getting distracted. You guys need a doorbell. Dad. Oh my god, at this point, our entire house is gonna be made of skylight. Oh my god. Can I be the raccoon in the trash can? We don't have raccoons here. You could be a big rat. With a name like Nurgle, how can I say no? Well, you heard it here, folks. Oh my gosh. So I guess the Senfort family patron is Nurgle now. We are one with grandpa disease. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's continue. Is it a choir in the back? I hear? Oh. Oh. Oh, I love that. Wait, hang on. Is there more? Is it the here? Wait. A lot of modern music doesn't have this. A lot of accentuation for extended periods of time, both with percussion and instrument. I feel like a lot of modern music does not have this. Am I mistaken? Please correct me if I'm wrong. But like it's such a good, oh god, it's such a good punctuation, you know? Best stream ever. Can I be the roof? Date everything except with the sky that says every object. Oh my god. That tritone interval was iconic. Kinda. A synth choir. Is it a synth choir? It might be. When was this released? You're right, young lady. Yay! But yeah, it's unfortunate that this technique has fallen out of favor with modern music. Because one, I think that it's very attention catching, and two, it's refreshing to hear in a song. And like, generally speaking, I don't know, just there are a lot of musical techniques that have actually fallen out of favor. And like, bro, bring it back. Can I be the kitchen sink? Oh my god. Maybe. Dun, 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 dun. Interesting. In popular music, yes, but you can still find it in modern bands that play the old 80s metal style. Oh, maybe. You know, another thing that me and my dad talked about is like having you guys send in recommendations. I'm not sure how we're going to do the logistics of this, but if we could like make a list of what Skylights recommend me to listen to, I would love to do stuff like that. And also, this is part of the content scope broadening that I talked about. So, TBH, most modern music are more of an individual's music instead of bands. So it seems there's more focus at vocal and lyrics instead of band instrument. You're right. That is true. There is a big emphasis on the individual musician rather than the band as a whole. And I do think that when you make something by yourself versus making something together with other people, there is a very different focus. So That's actually very interesting, you know, seeing the different dynamics of music between an individual artist and a group of artists. Yeah. Just have Snake vetted. Shifty, you better not be overworking Snake over an acapella like this. I'm watching you. Somehow modern pop music focuses on one artist and they have little to no say in what music they... That's true. That is true. A lot of modern music tends to be produced by a musician, and sometimes even the lyrics are also written by someone else. And then they have the singer sing it. You know, it's very compartmentalized. And of course, there are many exceptions to this as well. Like, well, for example, BTS does write their own lyrics, but I'm not sure how involved they are in the music production process, but like, I think when you have things very compartmentalized, there is a disconnect. So, I guess in some ways, maybe it might be audible to some people. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure if my music intuition is trained enough for that, to be able to hear that, but it is an interesting thing to think about, and very interesting things to think about in terms of like, what does it mean to be an artist, to be a musician, and to create things? What does creating mean to you, you know? And what does creating these things mean to your listeners? And as a listener, what makes an artist to you, you know? I guess that's just some food for thought. I will have to refrain from suggesting too much Conjure, my fave metal band. Oh, of course, I'm always down to listen to metal. We will probably cook up some rules on how we will have people submit, but that will be probably another point in time. But for now, let's continue. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Like, also the punctuation with the instruments and percussion, allowing you to transition into a different set. For example, here, there's like dun, 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 and then away from the chords and the organ to focus on guitar, right? Isn't that cool? And holy wait, hold up, wait. That Dio held is so long. Wait, hang on. Let me try to. Where does he start? Where is it? Where do we go? Oh my god, I almost ran out of breath. Now I'm singing very quietly, so I'm not using most of my air. But to sing at that, oh my god, to sing at that level of projection and such smooth, clean transitions between each note, that is extremely impressive. Oh my god, huh? I'm so love these kinds of rock. Yeah, I sort of grew up on this kind of rock because my dad would play rock from this era, if not a little after that, and I always liked the sound a lot. Yeah, large lungs, it just sounds flawless to me. And that's another thing, like supposedly, I'm not entirely sure, I haven't researched this enough yet, but vocal tuning, I have no idea how vocal tuning would have worked in the 70s or 80s, if there was any at all. So perchance we might be listening to just pure raw vocals, and that's insane to me. Like, oh my god, the amount of vocal control and rhythm and just agility, vocal agility, and like diaphragm usage, and the air in your lungs being able to, your breath control, that's how many years of training, you know, right? Or just pure raw skill and talent. You never know. Like bro might have been just built and born different. He probably was, you know. But like it's amazing, you know? And I can't believe that in the history that of humanity, we have had people like this who can just, and not just this, but like various other things. They can do some crazy stuff. It's magical in its own way, you know? Humans did that. That's crazy. Skye, do you know she's gone from Steelheart? Most of the time I probably won't know songs by title. I might know them by sound, but I don't know if I know it from title. It's the kind of song you sing today, then your voice is gone tomorrow. Oh, I see. Noted. Okay, let's continue the song. Oh, is the chord doing the organ doing something slightly different? Hang on, give me a sec. No, I'm not hearing it. I might have just heard something else. Oh no. Oh, sorry, it's guitars. It's not chord. Like bring, bring, bring. I don't know about you guys, but usually after I listen to songs a lot, I am able to kind of like pick apart the different instrumentals and like hear how they play, basically. And oh god, this is gonna sound so fucking nerdy. But when I was younger, because I didn't really understand how to do that yet. And again, I am mainly going off of intuition most of the time. One of my favorite things to do when sitting in car rides and stuff and listening to music was picking apart the instrumental tracks of whatever I was listening to and like maybe like individually like humming them out and stuff. And it's just like, it's like this fun little exercise for my brain. And also just deepens my appreciation for the song that I'm listening to. And well, that's kind of the stuff that you do for like, say, I guess, making a cappella versions of things. It's very hard to do off of intuition and if you have no formal training, because formal training helps polish and guide your technique, right? So I kind of have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just kind of like trying to figure out something until I get it right. It's kind of like bashing your head against the wall until something sticks. So yeah, Bruce Dickinson has similar vocal prowess. Oh, okay. Haha, nerd JK. I did that too. I see. It's the one that goes, "Lady, won't you save me?" I don't think I know it. I'm sorry, but who knows? Maybe during, well, if we eventually have that reaction stream, we can look into it together. Belt it out, Skye. And okay, maybe not right now. It's like 11:14 p.m. I don't want to go too crazy loud. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue. I love that effect they put on that. Wait, hang on. I wanna dissect that one part. Ooh, interesting. Okay. He is such a sick singer. The way the song sounds with all of the chord progression and stuff like that, it really feels like you see something looming towards you, that or you're searching for something, or like there's this tension in the song that I'm really enjoying from the way that just everything sounds, you know? It's really cool. Rasin Jaggery, thank you for the 28-month flex. I was expecting copper and I found gold. Eh? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Huh? What do you mean copper? What kind of copper were you expecting? Huh? Explain yourself. Also, wait, while we're at it, I'm going to look at the lyrics of this song. Let's go take a look. Rainbow Rising. Lyrics. I can't type. Help. Here we go. I think this is it. Is this it? Oh, Stargazer. Sorry, right. Stargazer. Okay, here are the lyrics. Give me a moment. High noon, oh, I'd sell my soul for water. 9 years worth of breaking my back. There's no sun in the shadow of the wizard. See how he glides. Why, he's lighter than air. Oh, I see his face. Mention of a wizard. So fantasy gothic already. Where is your star? Is it far? Is it far? Is it far? When do we leave? I believe, yes, I believe. In the heat and the rain, with whips and chains to see him fly. So many died. We build a tower of stone with our flesh and bone just to see him fly. But don't know why. Now where do we go? Okay, interesting. And then hot wind moves fast across the desert. We feel that our time has arrived. The world spins while we put his dream together, a tower of stone, and to take him straight to the sky. Oh, I see his face. They're building this tower. Many suffering building this tower to see this wizard glide into the air. There's no sun in the shadow of the wizard. Interesting. I wonder what this is about. I feel like if I want to understand this, I'm going to have to read up more context clues in regards to just generally speaking, like this time and the person. Oh, Crispy, thank you for the flex as well. Oh yeah, flex time. Title is Stargazer. By nice. Huh? Copper pretty valuable though. That's true. Hang on, I need to burp. 1 sec. That was a big one. You guys missed out. If you want to hear big burps, join membership. But the first thing I thought of was Tower of Babel, but I'm sure I'm way off. I don't think it's quite that. No, I don't think it's quite that. Let's continue through the song. This is an 8-minute song, I just realized. That flesh and bone. Oh, I love the rhythm of the delivery on that. The rhythm in delivery is very important in singing, let me just say. Before the radio curses a 3-minute time limit, it's true. They had mostly fantasy lyrics for the first few albums. Lady of the Lake and Gates of Babylon had similar themes. Oh, that's fun. That's really, really fun. I personally do enjoy fantasy a lot. Now, I haven't finished Lord of the Rings, but like consuming fantasy media is always fun. And there is a very different vibe to 80s, 70s fantasy media than what you see today, of course. But it's like it's cool. This song should be remade by Mick Gordon. Oh, that would be so sick. Chat, do you agree with Father Mahol's idea? Mick Gordon should remake this song or make a remix. Can we get a petition going? Can we at Mick Gordon? I'm saving the names for later. Oh, okay. Hotel California with its long intro. What do you mean 3 minutes? Oh, hell yeah, based. Right? Oh man, that would be so sick. Oh. I'm storing this idea away for later. Okay, now Mick Gordon will make it harder though. We might lose the original touch. I can see that happening. But then again, it is also fun of hearing someone else's interpretation. Like for me personally, I don't really expect when another artist, like be it for example visual or musical, to necessarily keep the original touch. But if they can interpret it, and how do you say, maybe there's like a different aspect that they want to focus and hone in on, and if they can deliver that well, that will impress me. But of course, it won't really like be the same as the original, because I don't think anything can ever really be the same as the original. But there are some cases where sometimes like something does improve upon just everything, but that's a rare case. More Argent metal would be Argent. Argent energy. Okay, let's continue. Oh, sounds like it's in like a major key, doesn't it? Oh, Oh. Oh, okay, wait, I just realized. So my hunch from just listening to the music alone and not quite understanding the lyrics just yet of like something being sought after, somebody waiting, or like this looming tension. It's for that wizard in the sky that they're breaking their backs for. So that's the nice thing about music. So something I actually am very jealous of in regards to musicians, because I'm an illustrator, right? I love how with sound you can illustrate a story without lyrics, and you know you get this mental image while you're listening to something, and that's so fascinating to me. And I wish I could do something like that, you know. And it's so cool. God, musicians, can we pour out one for musicians? Dio has lyrics for Quest Maxi. Quest maxing, true. Yeah, for example, I prefer Death's cover of God of Thunder over the original song. The artists do age. Air Supply still does show, but don't have the same power in the vocals. Okay, let's continue. And like, you know, for an 8-minute song, you have to wonder what are they putting in there to keep it going. But there's this whole section here like that. Oh, with the guitar solo too. What key is this? Is it major or is it minor? I can't really tell. I'm not the best at telling. Oh, okay. Second guitar joining in. Ooh. Taking I'm not sure what the right term for this this melody type is, but it's the kind you hear a lot with like Middle Eastern, you know, stereotypes, but also it gives off an image of, well, I guess, yeah, mystery, an air of mystery, if you will. This was the era if prog 8 minutes wasn't too, yeah, that's true, the era of prog, yeah, progressive rock. I think progressive rock is fun. I've also heard progressive trance. There was a time I listened to a lot of progressive trance. In them days, having songs with chapters was the thing. All right, yeah, I heard about that. God, that is very much a relic to my generation. We have no idea what chapters. Like, I've seen albums and songs with chapters in them, and I think that's fascinating, and I think that's really cool, and that further ties into the whole storytelling aspect, right? God, music is so fun. Fuck, music is so fun. Like Latin guitar, it's a vibe. God, I kind of want to explore this aspect of old music, about chapters in music. Man, I have a new goal. I have to find some still alive old musician and interview them about music back in the day. Or hell, maybe Billy Hume might know something about chapters in music. I have to get clout first. But God, that would be a really, really fun interview. Oh my God, I would love that. Okay, wait, let's continue. Ooh, okay, pop off. And yeah, you have the choir again in the back. It's probably a synth choir, but because it sounds kind of the same. Oh! Oh, he's playing so high up in the notes. That's crazy. That's a long solo. Okay. That sounded really good. Having the guitar sing along with the what is playing alongside this? I guess it is another lower guitar, isn't it? Yeah. Hit that star power. Is that a Guitar Hero reference? Or albums that were just one whole song, like Edge of Sanity's Crimson. Ooh, I did not know that. I will look into that. I need to. Okay, you know what? I'll just skim the chat in the VOD afterwards. So and then copy paste the references afterwards. Skye, after the stream, Dio, can you hear me? I am lost and so alone. I'm asking for your guidance. Would you come down from your throne? Wait, that's one of his other songs, right? Oh my God. Wait, this isn't Guitar Hero. This reminds you of the Top Gear intro song. Top Gear? You mean the drive-in show with the funny UK men who like to make jabs at each other? Oh, are we speeding up? Oh, okay. Oh, also, oh wait, sorry. Ooh. Oh, what the heck is that? That's cool. Okay, wait, that was cool. Okay, first, I wanted to say, this section here, this, oh wait, sorry, let's go further back a bit. Around here. Okay, I can't hit that note, but you know, it's such a simple technique. It's just an upward scale, right? But it just sounds so satisfying. Like, this song is not overly complicated, actually. It's like, if you break it down, nothing is like too crazy. Like, yes, the guitar solo is sick as hell, and I'm sure it was very skillfully complicated. But, like, in terms of both the structure and just like the general way the melody goes, it's not overly complicated, and I think that's really nice and what keeps it easy to listen to, personally speaking. Yeah, I grew up watching it. Hang on, we gotta scroll back up a bit. Think As a Brick was one of the album that made me as a troll. Really? I grew up watching it every Sunday night with my family. Oh, that's nice. Oh, Tenacious D. Kickapoo. Tenacious D. Tenacious D. That's Jessica by Allman Brothers, man. I miss so much, but I feel like I would have loved this stream. I'm gonna have to rewatch the VOD. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. Fellow Gen Xer? No. Dad, what gen are you even? What generation are you? Are you a baby boomer? I'm not really sure. I think my dad might be a baby boomer. I'm not entirely sure. Guys, if you think my dad's a Gen Xer, you're probably gonna be sorely disappointed. Oh, no, I don't want to go to my meeting yet. It's okay. I have an 11:55 p.m. alarm. You are a baby boomer. Well, there you go, Chad. My dad is a baby boomer. A boomer. But the best boomer around. Yay! Ask him if he remembers chocolate. Oh my god. Dude. 5 big booms for Papa the Boomer. Boom! 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 25 minutes, pate. Oh, but we have 3 more minutes of this song. Boomers aren't really that much older than we Xers. Fair enough. But but still. I used to think that I was a millennial, but people have been telling me that I am not. But I refuse to be lumped together with the kids who speak too much skibbity brain rot. I do it ironically. I do it ironically. I don't wanna no, like, I understand the Gen Alpha slang and stuff, but like, I don't wanna be lumped together with them. Anyway, let's continue. We'll get back on track. We still have the rest of the song to finish. We know Skye's an old soul. I've been told that ever since I was a child. Oh, the wizard again. The wizard has been mentioned. I think one thing a lot about like this style of mixing is that even though I can tell that the diction of the singer is really good, I am having a hard time understanding it between all the other lyrics. But again, like what we discussed earlier, with a group dynamic of of a band, a singer is not exactly the focus, but it is a part of a whole. So, which I can understand, but like also just understanding the lyrics is also fun in and of itself. But I guess that's why it's nice to like look up, or like, you know how in CD albums sometimes they'll have like a little lyric booklet. I'm not sure if that's a more modern thing. I might be mistaken, but like, you know, eventually like figuring out the lyrics and like learning the story more. It's nice. It's like related literature. Oh god, like when you have a research paper and then, you know, or like you have like a foreword from somebody who maybe like did some translation for a book, and then like they talk about the original author and some like other literature related to that. I think we all should, well, maybe not you older guys, but maybe my generation and the next generation should do a lot more reading of related literature to things. Like whatchamacallit, when I was reading Franz Kafka's Metamorphosis. No, not the Dojin, but the actual book where he turns into a bug. Reading more about Franz Kafka's life gave much better insight to what kind of person he was, and I think that's very interesting. Yeah, slap skateboard, how do you do, my fellow kids? Sometimes they do, but not always. This would have been a record sleeve though. Oh yeah, a record sleeve. Man, that would be so cool to have. Anyway, let's continue. I wonder what this sounds like playing it from a record player. Okay, I'm hearing some repeating lyrics again here. Okay, wait, hang on. Let me pause here and let me look at the lyrics again, because I have to, because YouTube will get mad at me if I don't commentate enough in between. Okay, so where are we? Where is your star? Is it far? Okay, so in this section here, it repeats again, but I see here later on we will have a different section of lyrics. So I want to hear that before I commentate more on it. So where are we? I wonder what inspired this story of the people. Where are we? Where am I in the song? Am I here? Okay. Also, you know, the vocals, Dio does a really great job of like characterizing what I assume is the people of the story. Like, look, right? You know, he gives that urgency, that intrigue of the people in the story, which is, I think, really, really cool, you know? I feel like it was inspired from when they saw a wizard with a crazy tower. Okay, but where? Where though? Was Lord of the Rings... I'm sure Lord of the Rings as a book was around for quite a while, you know? The last band that did themed albums or members MCR with Welcome to the Black Parade. Oh, I really do like Welcome to the Black Parade a lot. Also another, well, for our time, a very classic song. Is the Crazy Wizard Towerland. Oh my god. Ooh. Is that a violin? Sick. Okay, wait. Hang on. We got other lyrics to look at. Oh. Okay, hang on. Let me read the lyrics for you guys here. So, after like I see a rainbow rising, look there on the horizon, and I'm coming home, and then I'm coming home. Time is standing still. He gave me back my will. So what I'm understanding from this is that they were so enraptured with the wizard that when he finally came to his tower of stone that they had built for him and had a rainbow rise up into the sky, they were finally freed of this whatever was, you know, enrapturing them to him. And the following lyrics are quite interesting. I'll have it play first. My eyes are bleeding. Okay, I'm gonna pause here real quick. So the next following lyrics are, my eyes are bleeding and my heart is leaving here. The place I've known, but it's not home. I guess it makes sense because at one point, all these people building the tower were so, you know, focused on finding this wizard, hoping he will come back, that, you know, they found their purpose here. But now that it's over, now what? And all of this sacrifice of blood, sweat, and tears, what was it all for? It's kind of depressing story in a way with this ending, you know? Lord of the Rings books were mid-50s. Really? Huh. My fave band, Coheed and Cambria, does concept albums based on the Vocalist space opera comic book series. Ooh, okay. My Lord of the Rings is pretty old. I wouldn't be surprised if it was an inspiration. One Among the Fence. Fun fact, the guitarist lived on Long Island in New York and played soccer with his roadies and his wife. And my dad freaked out when he saw him at a local bar. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Hot take, Gandalf wanted to explore solo the Balrog. That's why he told the party to run. Then he came back as an ascended class. Oh, he solo grinded that place for sure. Is the addition, hang on, let me scroll, at what point did the violin come in? Was it here? Was it here on 5:59? Okay, maybe after this. Okay, wait, hang on, let me look for it. Where does it start? Not here. Where is it? Okay, so this is the look part. This is where they're telling them to... Okay, Rainbow Rising, alright. Because I'm trying to understand the inclusion of violin. Okay. It is! Okay, interesting. Interesting choice. Very subtle and kind of hard to notice at first. But the violin only comes after the point where the wizard finally comes. They all look, and the rainbow starts to rise in the sky. And I presume that the violin is meant to represent this, because you do not hear it throughout the rest of the like previously in the rest of the song. So that's very interesting. Very interesting. Oh yeah, the guitarist does folk music with his wife nowadays. Oh, that's so sweet. Blackmore's Night is so good. Really gives him a chance to flex his guitar skills. So let's skip ahead to where we were last at. I think it was around here. God, Dio is an amazing singer. And one thing I wonder about rock singers is my daughter, the headbanger. Well, yeah, I normally headbang. I either do this or I do this. It's one of the two. What was I saying? The vocal technique that Dio's using, and most rock singers of this time, because it's not just a projected voice, right? They've got a it's an almost shout-like quality. But to be able to continue doing that, you need to project your voice in a very specific way, because a lot of people were discussing back in the day in the 2000s, Christina Aguilera, how it always sounded like she was really like scream shouting, and it ruined her vocal cords at one point. I think I remember she had to take a break because like either she had to have like medical attention for her throat, I think, but like to be able to sing like this throughout the entirety of 8 minutes requires very specific training and technique, and I'm so curious to find out what that is, you know. If you don't do it right, you'll blow your voice. Exactly. And for Mr. Dio to do this, that's amazing. I'm so curious. I want to pick it apart. I wish I could reanimate him from the dead, like consensually, like, you know, D&D converse with the dead spell, and I'll ask him like, so how did you do this? how do you sing? And I swear if he just answered me like, I don't know, man, I just do it, I'll be like, oh, okay, sick. Oh my god. Cause like who knows, for all we know, they could also just be performing out of intuition as well, you know. Bet he would be like that. Oh my god. I need to watch interviews now. I need to watch interviews. Oh my god. Do you think the lengthy instrumentals were to give his voice a break? Maybe. Skill issue? Mr. Dio, how do you sing so cool like that? I can't sing like that. Skill issue, kid. Oh god. Oh, that'd be really funny. Anyways, let's wrap up the instrumental here. I'm curious to see if like how they'll end this song. I like that line. My eyes are bleeding and my heart is living here. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's a fade out. Okay, so that was Rainbow Rising. I really enjoyed that. This is the first rock song that's a bit more fantasy-y, and that's very cool. I really enjoyed that. How many of you guys know this song? I'm just curious. How the past 3 songs, do you guys know these songs? I'm just checking. Totally not age checking here or anything. A lot of singers can't explain how they sang TBH. True. Dio was incredibly down to earth and wise, a true wizard. Ooh, sick. I like that. Some of them, not me. Real? Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. And judging from the rest of the discussion, it seems like a lot of you also do know the songs. Okay. Let's do one more. I'm sad that we only have time for one more because aside from being required by YouTube to make the content transformative enough, I also just really like talking about music. It's fun. I was only here since Stargazers and I knew it. Oh, I see. Yes. My dad blasted his vinyl collection at home. I got exposed to decades of music thanks to him. That's wonderful. That's great. I am also, Dad, thank you for exposing me to so much music. I don't think I'd be able to enjoy music as much as I have now if it weren't for you. So thank you, Dad. Also, I wanted to mention, okay, here we go with yapping again. I wanted to mention that you're welcome. Yay! That growing up, like another activity I think that me and my dad, well, I don't think I really thought of this very consciously back then, but like I would burn CDs and then he'd let me play them in the car. And like my dad is the one who taught me how to burn CDs. So like, you know, I download music and like maybe put together some stuff from albums that he already had, like MP3 files or whatever, and then burn them all together and play them. And then also he'd show me different kinds of songs as well from his own CDs. I remember in the old Toyota, the big fat CD case thing, the booklet, the one with the zipper and you flip through all the albums and stuff. The one with Def Leppard and like, you know, with the titles handwritten and CD marker and everything. I always really like going through that. Yeah, it was awesome. And man, so nostalgic. What else are we getting here in the chat? My parents were more of new wave era, so I'm more techno than this old metal. Oh, interesting. Okay. My dad listens to more than just rock, by the way, guys. There's also a lot of jazz and bossa nova that he's exposed me to as well. My uncle also. My uncle was very much an audiophile, and he loves music as well. So whenever I was at my uncle's house, I would hear a lot of different kind of music from him as well. My favorite classic rock album is Ashbury and the Skies. Ooh, thanks for the happy content. It's the best part. Haven't really heard these songs, at least I don't recall them. Well, you better start listening to them now because they are sick as hell. Let's go. The LimeWire flashbacks. I wish I had a broader exposure, but my dad was really into Jim Reeves and old quote-unquote country, like Sons of the Pioneers, Roy Rogers, and Gene Autry. Oh, I gotta go make my dinner. Thanks for cool ass stream. Oh, have a good dinner, Rav. Thanks for joining us. My guilty pleasure is house music. I also love house music. I don't think you showed me that much house music, Dad. But like on my own, I listened to a lot of house music. Did Uncle ever tell you that at one point he had a DJ software on his computer? I'm pretty sure it was his computer that I was using, and I started making like house tracks there. God damn it, if only I'd pursued it, maybe I could have been a house artist by now. No. Yeah. But yeah, I like house music a lot. Not just like J-pop house music, but like house music in general. Oh yeah, if you want to make more streams similar to today, you could use this site called SideTube for a watch song video from YouTube without showing in case it got claimed. Oh, okay. I see. It's more so because I will be playing the audio to share with you guys, right? I have to basically provide my educational commentary on it. Or if not educational, the discussion type, right? Conversation to make it worth another video, basically. All right, now, oh god, it's 11:48 or 11:47. Okay, let's go to the next song. It's "Feelin' Satisfied" by Boston. I've seen this cover art before. Ooh. Oh, hold up. Compact disc. We're entering the age of the compact disc. That's a good ending. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Okay, wait. This sound is starting to become a little more 80s. Just a bit. A little bit more 80s. Let me see. When was this? 1978, yes, late 70s. So I'm starting to hear a little bit of evolution, because like especially with the way the drums, I guess, in a way, and I guess like this drumming pattern. Ooh, wait. Oh, I love the way the guitar sounds here. This song is fun. Ooh. Oh my god. That harmony was fantastic. Oh wait, that was fantastic. Oh my gosh. I don't think we really heard use of that in the previous song now, did we? We're also hearing a little bit more vocal doubling here again. I think, gosh, which song was it? There was a bit of vocal doubling in Stargazer, but like around here. Yeah, here. Right? Oh, I love that. Gosh. I really like it when like songs like it's kind of like not exactly slow down, but they drag out that note and they have that little pause. Music nowadays barely has any pauses, and that pisses me off. Also, Shifty, take care, have a good meal. See you next time, sis and dad. Oh my god. Make sure to get a decent meal, okay? Only Boston song I know is More Than a Feeling, so this one's new for me. I think I've heard of More Than a Feeling. Brad Delp, RP lead singer. Oh, Brad Delp. Delp, what an interesting last name. And I do like his vocal quality. And like, what I was saying about like pauses here. Like this. Well, well, it's not exactly a pause, but allowing space for the song to breathe. And this doesn't apply to just music. It also applies to movies. I get so annoyed with how condensed films and music are nowadays when like maybe a few extra seconds of silence would have made it absolutely perfect to just let that moment sit with you, you know? And like, my God, I recently experienced it. I've been rewatching Ouran High School Host Club. This is a 2007-ish anime. And they make use of silence and pausing very frequently in this show. And I'm like, wow, I miss this. Everything is just bam, 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 lightning fast paced nowadays. And like, God, it doesn't let you sit. This is why we're all ADHD brained now. And why we're all wired to be like, give me punchline now, you know, and all these shorts and stuff. I'm gonna sound like an old person right now, but like, kids nowadays, too much brain rot. You need to sit down and listen. Oh my God. Sometimes holding those notes lets the overtones roll out stronger and feel more intense. Yes, exactly. Here is me, my favorite movies being Lord of the Rings Extended Edition, obviously. Walk, 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 walk. I think Tom Cardy made a song about the extended version of Lord of the Rings. Yeah. We need more calm sessions. Listen to a song that's longer than 3 minutes. We just listened to an 8-minute song, and now we're listening to a 4-minute song. You know, because I come from the Vocaloid fandom, right? And I know this like mid-2000s stuff. I am very used to listening to songs that are minimum 4 minutes long. So with the modern day age of music being like maximum 3, it kind of threw me in for a loop. So yeah, I'm waiting for the extended version of Dune. I meant the brain rot kids. Well, yeah. I actually have I want to talk about that topic, but I don't know if I can fit it. So let's continue listening to the song for now. I love this little. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. I think the instrumentation of voice here is very 80s to me, the way it sounds. And also, in our previous songs that we just listened to, I don't think we really hear that much of the main vocalist's vocals being used like an instrument here. Like here, it's so very complimentary with all the harmonies, like, right? You hear that? Wait, sorry, let's go back a bit. A little bit around. Ooh, are you feeling satisfied? Let me try to pick it apart. Satisfied. Yeah, that's nice. You guys know that I love making harmonies and stuff and ad-libs in songs, like whatchamacallit, the work I did with Admira's and Fish's cover of Lion. And it's so fun using vocals like an instrument. It's time! No, a little bit longer, just a little bit longer, please. Just a little bit longer. Ooh, I love that. Was it come on, let us give your mind a run? Is that what it is? It's interesting. I like this section a lot here at the 1 minute-ish mark. Oh, give your mind a ride. Oh, okay. Oh, they're making you trippy. I also love the instrumentation of the guitar here. It's pleasant to the ears. It's like my ears are getting tickled. And you can hear that kind of like old rock and roll kind of rock feel here still, right? Or like the blues influence here, kind of. This is the kind of music that I would play on a long drive, just a long expanse of highway, and just maybe jamming out to it with a few friends. That would be, yeah. That guitar sound is iconic Boston. Oh, I see. Okay. If I ever hear that in another song, I will make sure to check the title and album and artist. Finally, some SkyeSusfort. Calmillo Gamer, welcome to the stream. Hi, thank you for joining us. Rock ASMR? Maybe, perhaps. Oh, wait, I just realized the bass line is also really fun. You hear that? That's fun. That's fun. Somehow, I'm also getting a summer vibe from this. Also, I love how the art is, they're abducting, is that cows? Into the UFO of Boston. Yeah, summer road trip, right? This fun. Gosh, yeah, I love that. And I don't know if it's just from is this the highest quality available? Because I have pretty good headphones, pretty good headphones for music, audio work and stuff. They're open back, but they're still really good. Let me cover this up for a sec. What quality are we listening at? We're listening at 720p. Let me bump it up to 1080 and see if I can hear a difference. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it on our end, but let's give it a try. Is there a difference? It's up to you. Let your mind around. It's so fun. This song is pure fun. I love that. Oh my gosh. I wish I had more to say. I feel like I'm not doing these songs justice because I am lacking in song music jargon. Oh, sick. Hang on, how many? Ooh, oh, he's on my right ear. I'm trying to identify how many guitars there are. It sounds like there's 2 lead guitars and 1 bass. Is that right? Hang on. There might be 3 lead guitars actually. And I like how you can kinda I like how you can kind of hear that the guitar melody is similar to the one that's being used by the vocals. Ooh, feeling satisfied. I like that. It kind of just ties into each other and makes a very cohesive track. And that's just really fun. Okay. All right. That was fun. Maybe one of the lead guitars has a chorus effect on. Possibly. Was there such a thing back in the 70s, 80s? Okay, I am really tight on time right now, so we gotta really wrap this up, but I would love to continue this again. Dad, thank you again for making this playlist for me and for everyone. I am 100% going to continue this, probably on a day where I don't have a meeting. And I hope you guys will join me for the ride. I will wait and see how YouTube perceives this stream. And if this stream is still okay with YouTube, and if I get if it's just a copyright notice that there's revenue sharing, that's fine. I don't need to earn money from this. But if there's a copyright strike, I will be very sad. And that means it'll probably be kind of hard to do stuff like this. If I could just get my Steam, my Twitch verified, then I could do that on Twitch. But alas, here we are. You are so welcome, Head of Blast. I'm glad you did that. I had so much fun too. Okay. I hope you all also had a great time too. Thank you for the stream, Skye. Thank you, Dad Mahul. This was enjoyable. A bunch of music commentary channels have been having issues with that recently. Oh no! I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want this channel to get demonetized again. I've gone through it once. I don't want to have to happen again. That's so scary. Thanks for the stream, Skye. Thank you guys, Skylights, for being here as well. So I'm gonna close this and let's go ahead and see who we can raid into. Again, just a reminder, if you want, you can rewatch the VOD of this, but going forward, I will have a minimum of 1 stream a week here as Skye, and then I'm an ambassador of Advanced GG. I would like to get my own flavor someday, so please consider buying from them and using my code. And I hope it helps that the playlist is not yours. It's more so just the audio content being shown on my channel, which is problematic. But we shall see. We shall see what happens. Anyway, let me edit. Who do we have live right now? We've got Cynthia's playing Skyrim. Oh, Spooky Cats and Artists I followed recently playing Honkai Star Rail. The Idodomasta channel is streaming. Erusha VA is streaming Punching Green Raven. Sera-san is doing ASMR. Crazy Ollie's doing a Peak collab. Luto-san is doing a drawing. Oh, sorry, Luto's doing a drawing challenge. Fukuro Itsuki is playing Apex. Leia Memoria. Oh, I haven't rated into Leia yet. She's what is she doing? She's doing a reaction stream too. Sure, why not? Oh, there's so many people live right now. Holy moly. Okay. But yeah, let's raid into Leia Memoria. She debuted with VA Pro. What's their full name again? I forget. But yeah, VA Pro. She seems very cool. So please show her your support. She also plays Final Fantasy 14. And let me see. Remember to be kind, courteous, and on topic. You only need to say Skyraid once, and you only need to mention us if the streamer asks otherwise. Please focus solely on Leia. And oh, I now know why. Oh, well, your community loves you. I feel so proud watching. Dad. Thank you. I'm very grateful, and I'm also very proud that you're my dad. Thank you. No, we can't be mushy on stream. I'm getting embarrassed in front of my chat. Chat, you saw nothing. Anyway, Skylights, treat my dad with respect and care, okay? He will be here more often. Or else you get the chancla, okay? Behave. Shut up! Okay, let's Skye, everybody. I hope to see you tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I'm doing an Uma Musume stream. Content might change depending on, I actually might just change it into another React stream. We'll see how it goes. With YouTube, if YouTube will play nice with us. Snake, thank you for 28-month flex. We do love Skye. Thank you for raising such a wonderful lady. Thank you, though. Okay, you sure you want to threaten them with a chancla? I know it won't work. But anyway. Okay, I really gotta go. I'm gonna be late for my meeting. Otsuka, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We're setting screen. Bye.